Alright. In bed.
I mean, he's upstairs.
Ready?
Where's my mic? Oh.
Here we go. Hello, everybody. It's us again.
And Merry Christmas.
Oh, close
not
enough.
yet, but
Getting there.
hope you guys are having a safe, decent last week. Been kind of crazy around here right now. We got hurricane winds going on, so we'll see how today goes. Might be a little choppy or cut out, so if it does, then we'll just resume next week. But welcome back to another episode of Falling Stars. I am your host, Bill Moore, who plays Jack Cordova.
I am Vanessa, co-creator, social media guru of the little group here, and I play Jala.
My name is Wayne. I play Godric Valhalla. I am mostly here for humor.
Okay. Alright, so any announcements before we get going?
The weather sucks.
Weather sucks. Keep an eye out on all our socials. If you're not following us on Twitter, do so when we hit 300 followers, which we're coming up on. We are going to give away PDF copies of the GM guide.
Yeah.
Because we are also about to be dropping this fun little game on Drive-Thru RPG for sale here shortly. Cosplay incoming. I know we've been promising that for some time, but more makeup was needed because monochromatic looks are shockingly difficult.
And what does that mean?
Same color. Same tones, but same color, like me and you.
Okay.
Okay. So just a disclaimer, we have a little one that lives with us. We do shoot at home, so you hear a little weasel running around out in the background, that's him.
I would also like to apologize if you watched last week's episode and he was on my lap. Apparently there was an ear-splitting shriek straight into the camera, straight into the mic.
Yeah, I heard it. It hurt. My ears
That
still
was?
ringing. Yeah, that was him. When he starts whining, he starts screaming, and then it's just right into the mic, and it hurts.
High-pitched squeal.
Still trying to figure out the audio. Essentially, I got a feeling it's going to be ironed down to having to move this whole studio into a new room. So we'll see if we can try to make it work as long as we can.
Figure it out as we go.
So yes, cosplay shoot's going to be coming up soon. We're going to be using cosplay photography, my photography, as creatures going into the book. So I hope you guys enjoy something like that, because I don't think anybody's done that. Not only that, it's expensive. It's very expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure photography is super awesome. Good.
Thanks. Moving on, I guess if there's nothing else, we'll get right into it. Instead of having a 10-minute intro, we can just knock this out. Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, so let's kick back into another episode of Falling Stars. When we last met.
We're hoping music works.
No, it's downloading all the stuff again.
Oh, okay.
Because for some reason it didn't download or install something.
Oh.
Hopefully music. But when last we met, the crew was kind of finishing up on the new AI planet. After speaking with the AI, they were kind of, in a way, kind of urging you to go.
Yeah.
They were trying to figure out things on their own. They were leaps and bounds ahead where they were. The ships were now being taken out of orbit, and the ships that you guys promised them delivered. They started to work on them. They also showed you that the equipment that Godric had purchased for them is already becoming very, very fruitful, and that they had taken care of the issue with missiles that you guys had kind of told them that you'd take care of, but they got to it first. In regards to
the corrupted.
Yes, the corrupted. So, that being said, you guys then got a call indicating that you guys' presence was quite needed on the Ogma homeworld. You're en route anyway towards that direction when you had to refuel at the lander space station, where they took forever to refuel your ships. In doing so, you only got a few measly gallons of fuel, but you ended up escaping. You guys went high warp and detached yourself from their couplings. Touching down was quite the shit show. You guys landed and essentially embarrassed and besmirched the Ogma military, their police, and their council when they tried to take you into custody immediately to meet up with the Timekeepers. In summary, the Timekeepers are a group of bumbling morons that were owned quite badly by this crew in the regards of...
We embarrassed them.
They were just using the Ogma government to get to you. So you could go back in time and remove someone from a timeline who was moving around through a timeline called Derek Gobo. During conversations and more arrogance and flagrantness, the conversation ended quickly as the Aetheri have eliminated them.
I think
The Aetheri eliminated them right in front of you, which turned them to dust. That being said, there was a flash. And you guys are now back inside of Godric's ship on the Haunted, having a nice dinner. As you guys sit around the table, you smell something burning.
Out of curiosity, do we remember any of that?
No, you failed all of your checks.
Okay.
As you sit there at the table, you smell something burning and see smoke coming from Jack's shoulder. You see Jack, whoa! And starts patting out his shoulder. And looks, his patch is gone.
His
Swirler
patch?
is gone. Yes. And there is a perfect hole where it was. Jack's like,
what the fuck is that?
I don't know, it's gone.
Where's your...
Zero, did you do this?
Zero's on vacay. I think 6 took over. 6?
6 appears.
Uh-huh.
It was not me. He disappears.
Check his shit.
Jack at the swiller. Yes, Jack. This is Molly. Anything happened? There was a temporal displacement, but maybe 3 minutes ago. Is everybody okay? Yeah, I think we're good. My patch is missing off my ship. Odd. No unknown entities within our perimeter. Thank you, Molly. Stitch appears. You've been to...
No?
Oh, pencil. Stitch breaks the pencil. Badly.
Dude.
Fucking Stitch, always breaking my pencils.
Speaking of, I need a pencil over here. I don't like everything, but
I got 4 over here.
I've been blocked from everything. You can't see it, but I'm blocked from everything.
I'm trying to fix the sounds because there's a bad echoing reverb coming through every fucking portal in this house. So, anyway, Stitch flicks over to Jack. Interesting. Does someone need to be punished?
I don't know. Does someone who's been having dinner and then his shit caught fire?
You see her eyes start to roll with numbers as she stands there still. Never mind.
Stitch, whoa!
He reappears.
What was that?
An update.
On?
Me.
Why did you think we were time traveling?
You're giving off a form of radiation used time travel. I've been around.
That actually makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
No one needs punishment now. We're about to be heading home.
I'll have the Reaper fleet on standby.
Thank you.
Have a good supper. And she disappears. Amy walks in with more rolls. And Cod just kind of got her arms crossed in the doorway, just looking around. And do you guys discuss anything over dinner?
I make a phone call to the chief of police, whoever that is now in Yandan.
Turner.
I think it's still Tenor, yeah.
All right.
He answers. What?
Hey, Turner. I'm heading back from a mission.
Okay.
I'm also starting a $25 billion fundraiser thing. Everybody that's too poor to do anything in Yandan is going to be coming to my office, and I'd really appreciate some police protection because I don't want to use my guys.
I don't have any protection to offer you. Nobody wants to work for us, and you have more than enough protection.
Do you need officers?
No one wants to work here.
Why?
Our planet was annihilated almost, and one of my deputies was shot, beat up by some of Jack's people, and I have 2 deputies, that's it. The other 2 quit and went off-world.
Why didn't you come to me? I could have fixed this.
Because I don't come to you with my problems.
Okay, is there anything you need?
A plow. It's been snowing a lot.
I'm right there. Doing this. We're all having dinner, right?
I mean, you're within vicinity. I mean,
Right.
I don't know if you I don't know if you
I'm not
puts
paying
people-
attention.
Set
Yeah.
up, like I set up the camera. I can't catch you.
I can get you some plow trucks and some people.
That would be appreciated. I gotta go.
All right, sorry for
You
you.
hear some guy yelling about his ex-wife's a bitch in the background.
Enjoy that. Hang up the phone. Whatever.
Yandan being Yandan again.
There's not enough police. He has 2 officers on that whole planet. One of his guys just got shot, and he can't offer us any protection.
Well, that's not what happened. One of his guys got shot during the major attack.
During the
and,
attack. No, nobody wants to work because
It's a-
Yandan keeps getting steamrolled.
Yeah. Well, steamrolled, but it's just... That's a lot. That's a lot for a person to handle who's just there for a job.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it. So,
Well,
people only put up with so much. Anyway.
Alright, so what's the plan tomorrow? Leave, fuel up.
sounds
head
good to me.
home?
Jack
Yeah.
says hit the lander's space station so we can get refueled, and we'll head back to Yandan. Why didn't we take CJ's mission again?
Because it's forever and it's a lot.
It's more than just far away. We've all been through a lot. We need a little
We
downtime.
need a vacay. We gotta check in on Yandan.
I don't know what that.
Huh?
I don't know what vacations are.
Will you just relax?
Jack, do I have to sedate you?
You
You can
might.
try.
Okay.
And you see
Okay.
one of his guys who's also in the room kind of shift on his feet looking at you.
Hey, oh, does he have a patch still?
He does.
Is it just Jack? Check your teams. Do you have that happen to anything else? Anybody else? I mean, you're not getting
It smells
phone
like burnt
calls.
cloth, but
You're not getting phone calls, so I'm assuming yep, they're fine.
Jack to the Swaler crew. Check your... Weird question. You guys all have your patches on your shoulder. That indicates Swaler of Roan. And all 150 soldiers respond with yes. It takes about 10 minutes for them to all get through saying yes.
Why just you?
One guy farts really hard before he answers and says, but yeah,
I know why. You're the captain of the ship, right?
yeah.
And you're the only one that had the thing burn off, so maybe Molly did it.
Oh.
Why would Molly
Where
do
were
it?
we
She
at
likes-
before this?
Before
dinner. We were talking to...
I was talking to Tarana and Atlas about the club of houses.
That's right. Which is an actual patent idea I'm actually working on. Stay in your lane, government.
He loves the government.
You work with me. It's a great deal. Just saying.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Huge. Bigly. What time is it?
I mean,
I'd say at this point it's about 8 o'clock in the evening.
oh hey, I know there's been a lot going on since the explosion, but what happened to those dentals we rescued?
The Dantles, they took off. Remember they took off? No, they weren't Dantles. They were
Dantles.
They took off with my black weapons, and they got caught.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
We don't know that.
14.
Your head gets foggy for a second. You don't remember any Dantles.
Well, then I get up and I go to where all my weapons are stashed.
You see him just kind of shake his head. He gets up and leaves the room. Make a Constitution check for me. Start music. Take a shit again.
Yeah.
I figured out what it is.
anything.
We need an actual memory card for that POS over there. So
I figured it'd be software.
no, they don't tell you it doesn't come with a card. I thought it came with a card, but it don't. Tech.
Six.
6. Okay. Kind of weird. You're not sure what's going on. Your head gets a little foggy for a second. Another drink of your beverage of choice. Sit there and eat with Jack. As you make your way to your weapons hangar, everything's there. You go out to your landing area on your ship in the back at the very big bay. Your ship's there.
Okay. And I turn around and I go back to my dinner.
What was that about?
I don't know. It was like deja vu or a premonition or something. I just had to get up and go check something. I had to get check on all my weapons, especially for some reason the black market ones. It's all there. I'll have it all removed once we get back. I got so much crap.
Yeah, we've been busy. So what, have you talked to them? Do they have plans? I mean,
Who?
those Dantles. Right now they're just hanging out on a ship. We rescued
thought they
them, they're
left.
recovering.
Do they speak Agma?
I can understand their language now.
What, do you want to go talk to
I'm
them?
gonna I'll try and I can't remember. Did they have pics?
They had something like picks, but they weren't picks.
Okay.
And I say, Amy, please do a security sweep of the ship.
Okay, Captain. And she starts to move around the ship. All crew are accounted for.
No stowaways or
No, Captain. Are you concerned?
maybe.
Understood.
Feeling itchy.
Crew, lock down the ship. And you hear, and you see as all the bulkhead doors slam shut.
I make an announcement. This is your captain speaking. No reason to be alarmed. I want to make sure everybody's safe and there's no stowaways. If you have any belongings and if you're not doing anything right now, go to your rooms and check your shit.
They all check in. Okay. Amy begins a perimeter sweep. What are you guys doing?
I'm finishing up my turkey and dressing dinner.
I'm just gonna make sure that she knows that she's looking for Dantles and not just whoever. And
Okay. She's like, I don't remember any Dantles being on board. And she starts to move around. He comes back in 10 minutes. There's no Dantles, but I found these. And she's holding up 2 uniforms that could fit a dantle, but there's nothing but ash in them. And smoke. They were on your small ship.
How much? You said there was ash?
Yes, like I said.
Can you send it to my science officer?
Okay.
Thank you,
She
Amy.
walks off with him.
Okay, things are getting weird.
We need to go home. It's getting too freaky.
I just hope there's still a home when you get there.
Well.
Jack's like, well, this has been weird.
No kidding.
I'll go back to the Swaler, where I know Molly's going to pester me about reports on the influx thruster module needing replaced, and then I'm going to go to sleep. Sound good? Good. And he stands up. He's like, good night, and walks out of the room.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll get ready for bed ourselves.
I finish eating, then I get up, and whoever's next to me, I just ask if you need anything. I'm going to go to bed. All right. Well, if anybody asks, just knock on my door if you want anything. And I just go to my room and read.
You just go back to your ship?
I'll go back to the ship.
You guys go back to your own ships. You summarize your evening and find sleep. You have a great night's sleep. Kind of a painful one as your bellies are full of really, really starchy food. And you wake up, you get ready for the day. It's 7 o'clock in the morning at this point, as you guys are kind of grown to accustomed to waking up early because shit hits the fan always. So you just kind of make a point to get to bed as soon as possible so you get an early spring on the day. Jack checks in first. Jack, tonight and haunted. We are ready for departure at your leisure.
I get up. Okay.
Give me a few minutes just to check and make sure everybody's on board. My people or people who aren't supposed to be on board or off board, because my people have been making friends.
Roger that.
So I check in with all my crew, make sure everybody's on board.
They are all on board, and so is Telrana's helicopters on the ship. And you see her and TJ working on it.
Hey, I'll go. Hey, what's up? We got a
quick fix.
Okay.
Quick fix, big patch.
Okay, that's
and
cool.
You see him pull a long hose out of a container bot that landed. And he starts to hook it up. It's a big fuel line that, in comparison to looking at the old one, needed replaced. It was more tape than hose. And he hooks it up, and he asks you to hand him pliers. And
yeah. You go near somebody working on an engine, you end up to go for.
Yeah. Go for this, go for that. You guys end up getting it knocked out in 5 minutes and fired up. He's like, well, time for me to go.
All right.
We'll see you soon.
See
Don't forget.
10 days.
10 days.
Everybody already knows.
Good. We'll see you then. And she not smoking.
Ooh.
And he picks up the hose and it just crumbles in his hands and like falls apart. He's like, I'm pretty sure her engine's been sucking this hose for some time. So he kind of throws it off the ship as far as he can. Ready to go, Captain.
All right, let's lock it down. And yeah, we're ready.
All right.
Let's go.
Everybody's accounted for. You guys begin the liftoff sequence. Jack goes first. Breaks atmosphere.
Okay.
And heads into space. You guys do the same and follow suit, and you're going to need fuel.
Yep, Lando homeworld, here we come.
And you guys make
wherever we're going for with the Landals.
It's the Landals space station. It's a
Right.
refueling center, really. You guys make your way to it. Takes you about 15 to 20 minutes. And you pull up and you have this weird sense of deja vu. Like you've done this before.
I've gotten gas at a pump before. So I'm just shaking it off like, whatever.
As we connect, I'm gonna be like, hey, is anybody missing anything? Anything catch fire? Anyone see any ash anywhere?
Do I hear this?
I'm calling everybody.
I just say
literally everybody on all 3 ships.
I send her a comment that says, I lost my virginity. Just stupid ha ha ha, joke.
Jack's like, nope.
No, nothing.
Okay.
As he thinks to himself, I'm on a massive gunship full of guns and ammo. There's dust everywhere. As you guys feel the couplers connect to your ship, you start to hear the fluid flowing through the wall chamber and into the tanks. 10 minutes go by. 20 minutes go by, and you hear the clamps disconnect.
Okay.
Your guys' exterior thrusters push away from the station so you don't clip it. It seems to be out of miss, and you guys...
nothing to miss.
I send Hammer a message, like, get us out of here as fast as possible.
Where are you at on your ship?
I walk to the bridge. I'm sitting in my chair.
Okay, he's on the bridge.
You're sitting next to him.
I'll be like, warp speed. Or, they call it warp?
Whatever, just pick it.
Just hit it to 10 and break the knob off.
All right, Captain. You see him. Before even the Swaler can pull away, you just see his ship go. And the Swaler goes up. And the night follows.
Yep, I'm just sitting there going, little boys.
And
Goddard does not like this place.
Nothing seems out of miss. It was just kind of weird.
There's that feeling.
It was a feeling. Weird feeling of deja vu, but there's still a little bit of angst to the air at the moment. Even the crew feels it. Like, is everybody okay? This is weird.
Right?
They're like,
I know.
right? Oh my god! I think we're too close to the solar eclipse of our star. And then
who was saying this?
And Joan's like, shut up, Lana. It could be true. That's bullshit human stuff.
She's right.
They start to kind of bicker a little. And in another 20 minutes of bullshit bickering, and you guys out on Yandan, right above the planet. Space station's not there, of course, because you guys.
Because it's on the ground now. Yep.
The satellite, you get a ping from the satellite saying everything's good. Before you go into orbit,
I am.
That weird feeling is gone. All right, we're here. Go fine.
Okay.
I tell him to drop me off to where my Jeep is on the first continent.
Your Jeep's on your ship.
You got delivered to my ship?
Or no? Oh, that vehicle. That's at your house.
All right. Just swing by my house, pick it up, and drive down to town.
Your house? Oh wait, no. Do you have 2 houses?
No, I was used to swing by, pick up my Jeep, put it in a shuttle, and off to downtown.
Okay. I'm going to call. But he went with me. No, I'm not. I'm going to drop Dwellin off at the farm.
Okay.
Because his wife's been in charge over there for like over a week. I'm sure she's losing her mind.
Okay.
And check on things over there.
As you guys, one by one, re-enter the atmosphere, approaching the planet looks much different. Air is a lot. And as you guys re-enter the atmosphere and get closer and closer to the continents, there is a lot of snow everywhere. Godric, you make your way to your house, which it's still snowing. And it's not a really kind of snow. We're talking flakes as big as your hand.
That nasty thick shit. Yeah.
And it, like, you can almost hear it through the glass as you continue to fly. You make your way over to your house where you see whoever you left behind outside shoveling, trying to dig out your house. At this point, you guys have gotten 3 feet of snow.
Joy. What's the
And they have your vehicle parked in a garage. What?
None. You're doing him. Never mind.
As you touch down close, you blow snow fucking everywhere. So you have to move your ship away from your house because you're covering your house in snow.
Can check.
Yep. You touch down, and you have a hard time walking to your house because there's so much snow everywhere.
It's a big fucking house.
It's a big house.
Big.
And you see some of the mercs are like, what the fuck? One of them fires up an armored transport vehicle that they brought and drives off the truck, off your ship with it.
Right before I get in my Jeep.
And they start plowing towards your house.
There's not even a road. It's just a fucking trail.
It is. That's all it is. There's
a driveway where you pull up and stuff.
And they make it halfway to your house from the ship and get stuck. Now let's see if he can get out. Nope, he is stuck in his armored vehicle. And they are outside cussing and swearing.
All right, let's get this shit fixed. We got so much to do, and then we can all go on vacation.
Oh, sounds good, boss.
And after you're done fixing this shit, I need everybody to go into town all over the place and bring me everybody who's fucking poor and has nothing to the council building. I will be there. But make sure they're poor and not just taking advantage.
That's a lot of work, boss.
Just do as much as you can. If you can, send a mass message if you want.
Okay. It takes them an hour to get that thing out of the snow and get it to the house. You make your way to your house past them. You're exhausted at this point because it's hard to trudge through 3 feet of snow.
And my tires get through it?
As you open up your garage door, there is, I kid you not, this much snow in front of it.
I just start shoveling.
All right. You begin the long shoveling trek to your ship. So,
Yep, what's the special
as
look?
you fly over to the farm again, you see big snowflakes just beating your ship. It looks like little explosions on your bridge glass. As you make your way, you see a bunch of little creatures in different colored coats running around, throwing snowballs at each other. One kid's crying over by one of the deployable houses.
Yep.
And you see Mama Dwarlin sitting on the porch, putting an ice pack on the kid's eye.
Oh.
Because it looks like he took an ice ball to the chiclets, and the ship touches down. They all try to run towards your ship and get stopped by snow. All of them, because your ship makes a snow wall.
Oh no!
It goes from 3 feet to 12 feet very quickly. So it's like, like when you pull into a parking lot after they plow, there's like a 10-foot stack there. That's what you just did. And then the kids all run back into the house before you can even disembark. They're coming out with sleds. And they're getting off.
Yeah.
And you're watching them just go bananas.
Aww.
And you can hear her screaming at them from the porch, from the back of your ship. And your crew's getting off.
I was going to say, can we get out if that's the case? Can we drop anything, open a door?
You can drop a door, but then there's a 10-foot pile of snow in front of your ship, all the way around it. So, Jack messages you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you having troubles getting out too?
A little bit. The kids are real happy though.
He's like, burn your thrusters really hot for 30 seconds.
I'm going to make sure there's no children behind the ship.
Okay. Make sure they don't get turned into a dirty match. All right, no one's back there
Okay,
that you can
everybody
see.
stay behind. I mean, everybody stay in front of the ship for 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
Want to see something cool?
Yeah.
I told you on the thrusters.
You've never really been outside when the night's been firing its big blowers.
Uh-huh.
You have to cover your ears because it is piercingly loud, and you just watch the snow, and you see it go and melt.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're after she turns off the blowers, and it's ice. Then it hits you.
It's cold.
It's extremely cold.
Uh-huh.
And the kids are bright red.
From play or from cold or are they properly dressed or?
They're properly dressed. I mean,
Okay.
they're probably a little bit more soggy than they should be outside because they've been fighting in the snow. But as you step out, she walks over to the back of your ship,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "Well, you're back.
We're back.
Everything okay?"
Yeah, we're done, at least temporarily. It's kind of going to be a long-standing thing, but
Okay.
everything seems to be good there right now.
They're all good here, except for this one. Likes to get in trouble, but
Oh, yeah.
he goes, "I do not." And then Rhodes walks around you. You're a liar. I can see it all on your face. You kind of.
Leave him alone.
She kind of pokes his head and he walks around him, gives him a pat.
How many kids are still there? Is this like they've just been hanging out, or have any been like adopted? Anybody else come
You're
to
seeing about-
recover a lost child?
You don't see as many as you saw, but
Okay.
you do see about 15.
Okay.
So, and
I mean, if we can get back to the freeing slave planets, this may become a prominent again. But yep.
are you going back into that business?
I don't know. We might
It's hairy.
probably.
It's
kind of
hairy. And then you see a face that you haven't seen in a while. Tiffany.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Okay.
up in the window at the top of the she's in the top of the window of the deployable house.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of waves at you guys and then comes down. He looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Like clean. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Not bad. CJ hasn't mentioned me, has he?
No.
Good. Then you see her AI walk around. And he's looking good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Granted, you guys are kind of, I don't want to say off the grid, but have there been any AI showing up around here the last couple of days that you never seen before? Like on the planet in general, not just here.
Not that we're aware of.
Okay.
AI. Why?
Well, androids really. We've been using the term AI a lot. We really shouldn't be. Well, there's a whole planet. You're probably aware of them being you, the Lost.
Yes.
They're awakened and free now. There is a full running Android ran planet that will be a hopefully fruitful trade hub in about 10 days. They've asked for 10 days to regroup and prepare for everything.
Aren't they dangerous?
I mean, theoretically, so you are.
Okay, and then you feel a big brush by you as Darwin. Dwarlin.
Darwin or Dwarlin?
It's Darwin.
Okay, Darwin. I couldn't remember.
Pushes by you, grabs his wife up, says, "Enough talk, see you later." Picks her up and walks into the house. And all the kids are like, "Ooh."
Who wants to go warm up with some hot cocoa in the movie?
Me!
Everybody! And I shuffle them all onto the night
Yes.
to warm up with hot cocoa in the movie and give them some alone time.
Yes. As you
Recruit some of my crew to play babysitter.
Tiffany follows you with her android. You guys make your way back onto your ship. Make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
You and catch yourself as all that snow that you just melted is now ice.
Ice.
As you look down, it looks like an ice bank.
Ooh, fun.
And the snow is still heavily falling to where it's almost dark out.
Ugh. What did the roads look like in Yandan and the city? We'll go flying
You
over.
couldn't see them. It was all white. You could see but you did notice as you guys all flew over. The city looks.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. We had to build new.
But I'm not talking like box building, squares, or something hasty. This has a futuristic feel to it now. It's not the mud planet world that you once knew. It all new. You did see some of the little droids running around, doing finishing touches through the snow. But it looks good. Round buildings instead of box. You see,
I mean, there's still going to be some of the older stuff there because the entire city didn't get destroyed.
a lot of
Just a lot of it did.
You saw the new space station you guys gave to Orlin.
I'm sorry, a lot of Lins. Orlin.
It's very lineage. Orlin space station looks good. It's got, he's done a lot of work to it in the week you've been gone.
Yeah.
There are a lot of docking bays now.
Good.
You saw work being done by a welding team adding guns to it.
Yeah,
As you flew over. So lots transpired in a week.
Cool. Oh, I think shit's happening.
All the time. What?
This is really slow, but we're getting closer to music.
Yay! We might have it by the end of the game. Wonderful. Wunderbar.
While the kids are watching the movie, I'm going to talk to Tiffany's android more about the planet and what happened, and that there's going to be more moving in and out, and that androids are legal to be here on Yandan, if not anywhere else yet. And
Right.
just all that jazz about what we've been doing with the androids.
You guys talked for about an hour about this, and his questions are more like, well, what about this specification of Android? What about this specification of Android? Well, what about any relief for androids in regards to repairs and things of that nature, like stuff that help them maintain themselves for their independence? Because there's really not a world set up for them or to cohabitate with them. It's more we're going to give you a service and then you're just going to do what we've asked is how it's always been. So realistically, there's no health care for an android. There's there's none of that yet. And it kind of sparks a lot of ideas like, oh shit, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You guys talk about that. But in the meantime, Godric, you hear and see one of the trees in the woods fall. Probably due to the weight of the snow. You make it to your ship 2 hours later.
Okay.
And you turn around and it's almost a foot thick again. As you run back to your vehicle and fire it up, you driving it onto the ship?
Yeah.
All right. You drive it onto the ship. It's nice. It's comfy. It's as you ordered it.
Mud tires, all that. Brand new sounds, everything. It's just basically a truck. All right, can somebody put me down on the first continent?
Roger that, Captain. The hammer picks up on the haunted, flies you across the ocean.
I tell the mercenaries, as soon as we dock down, just go get everybody.
Roger that.
Oh, shit. That was my bad. We have music. I'm screwing up now.
You touch down in a rather large emergency landing field.
Mm-hmm.
And as you touch down, you can see that there's one plow truck out doing a horrible job trying to keep up because there's so much snow falling so quick.
I go up to the guy.
The guy?
The plow guy.
You can't get to him. He's so far out.
Okay.
He's just shoving a pile of snow bigger than his truck down the street the best he can. He keeps kicking it sideways. He has to keep rewriting himself with the outrigger legs and setting himself back on the road. You see the mercs kind of like look around like, how do you want us to get through this?
Take all the deuce and a half trucks we have, put plows on them, and plow around the city. Money's not a problem.
We have 5 trucks.
That's a start.
You have the Grizzly.
We can use that.
Okay. And so they start to look at online options. And you spend about 10 grand. Mark off 10,000 Pendari marks to buy snow removal equipment for your vehicles and a modified one for the Grizzly where your engineer is going to have to fashion it to the front of it.
Yep.
Planet maintenance, part 2.
Weather happens. And in about 2 hours, you get that set up to go, and your guys just shoot off your ship and just start shoving snow. They make it to the road, and they begin plowing like their asses off. And they're not doing a bad job.
Okay.
The snow is just pouring into the ditches as they just go down both sides of the road. What?
Just side thing for my curiosity is, I know Yandan's weather is fucking psychotic, but is this like normal-ish the snowfall around here?
Make a science check. Actually, you know what? You don't have to. Having been here for some time, they usually get 4 to 5 bad snowfalls a season. So, like, this is the first one that you've seen this year.
This year? Okay, cool.
So, is it uncommon to see 2 or 3 feet? No. The most you've ever seen was 8 feet of snow. And that was when you were little.
Okay.
Because you visited here where you
before I moved.
Yeah. So, and it was tragic. It was a bad flight because your ship, it was a flight. But yeah, is it scientifically unreasonable? Not really.
Okay.
Especially with the amount of like shit you guys burn and throw into the air. So.
Okay, I was just curious.
And they begin plowing. What are you doing? You're following a plow truck at this point.
Yeah, I'm following a plow truck
to the council building, which you pull up where it's supposed to be, and as you're driving through the city, there is so much new. You get lost. Like, the buildings look like they're out of a utopia. Domed tops. The snow don't sit on it. Rain falls off of it. Ice is trying to form on the side of the building, but it can't. Huge glass windows with double panes for silencing. And as you pull up to where the council building should be, you look to the right, and it says, "Welcome to Yandan's council building."
Okay. I get out. Is there a flagpole?
Huh?
Is there a flagpole?
No.
They don't do that? All right.
Well, they did. There's not one there.
All right, I just walk in.
The door's open. You walk in, everything smells like fresh drywall, fresh caulking, the tiles new, just elegant, decadent. To where I don't want to take your shoes off, but you don't, because it's so nice.
Is there a fireplace in here?
There's a huge chandelier that is not attached to the ceiling. It's just hovering there. And then a large holographic person appears. "Hello, welcome to the council building. How may I help you?"
Yes, my name is Godric Valhalla, councilman.
"Hello, council. Welcome back. I
Thank
hope you
you.
like the new accommodation.
More than perfect.
Would you like to see your office?"
Yes, I would.
And then the person kind of walks. They're transparent, but they're like dark green and blue. Kind of a general male figure walks towards the office. Your office. It's in the same spot. It's just the outside of the building looks amazing. And you walk in. There's a fireplace and a huge desk made out of oak trees from Yandan. A fireplace roaring in the background as you sit down and you look at the walls. There's library bookshelves everywhere lined with stuff. And then there's a bunch of other comfortable overstuffed chairs, tufted, non-tufted, sitting attire per your style everywhere in your office. So, hope you like the accommodations.
Oh, I do.
And they disappear
Thank
like
you.
that.
I sit in my chair, kind of look around, proud of myself, smiling, spinning around. I'm like, I'm going to make a phone call. I'm going to call Orlin.
Orlin?
No, not Orlin. I always get the two mixed up. Horacle.
Oracle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. I always get those two mixed up.
Okay. He answers. He's at home in front of his fireplace. "Hello, boss. Welcome back. I saw your ship come in.
Yeah.
Got some bad news, though.
Yeah.
We can't work because of the snow. It's just too fucking much."
Well, I got my guys out there plowing.
Well, yeah, but we work on a yard where the snow just sits. So, yeah, it's a thing. We're not scrapping.
Is it possible to put a roof on the junkyard?
You'd empty your whole wallet out and throw it into space, yeah.
Well, how big is the junkyard?
Acres. Like, probably about 100 acres. You gotta remember, spaceships are very, very big.
All right. Well.
And it's a wrecking yard for spaceships.
Okay. I can fix the town with the roads. If you guys want extra pay, just let me know. I'm actually looking for a ship.
Whoa, what type of ship you looking for?
Luxury liner.
Yeah,
I'm planning on turning it into a battleship so we can do more slaving planets.
You trying to run slaves?
No.
I won't do that, boss.
No, that's not what I said. I said...
No, that's kind of what you said.
That's what I said?
We don't do slaving, boss.
No, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I'm exhausted. No, I need a luxury liner.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it into a giant battleship.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go free slaves.
Slaving
planets.
That's different.
And you can join me if you wish.
No, I'm good. My days.
You forgot the word free.
Oh, it's not free. Nothing's free. I'm looking for something luxurious.
How new?
Why have specifications?
Well, what the fuck are the specifications? And you see him sit up and he pulls up his pick and starts looking at the inventory.
Show me what you got.
What are your specifications?
I want something like to put 20 guns on it.
20 guns, that's it?
I want 4 shield generators.
Okay.
Maybe 5.
Okay.
Dark energy work core.
We don't have anything that fits any of this criteria, boss. This is old stuff. The thing we have closest to it is the prison ship that you guys were in.
You don't have any luxury liners?
No, they all get scrapped because they're fucking broke. They get hit with pirates.
Yeah, you run a junkyard, not a sales yard.
These all get hit by pirates, and then they get robbed, and then all the stuff gets taken off of them, and they send them to us, and we wreck them.
Okay. Do you have a frame?
And he starts to look. Not on this planet. We have a commission that we've been working on to try to go get a frame off of an old ore hauler, which would meet the size you want.
I'm looking for something really long and wide. Maybe like twice the size of the Haunted.
Oh man, that's a tall order, boss. You're looking at like capital ship like super capital.
Do you know any guy that would cut me a break? I pay, but you know.
What do you want to pay?
Money.
Well, no shit. He's like, call me back when you get more information.
I'd say I could drop
to do.
$50 billion. If a...
You're gonna need more than that, boss.
What?
Oh yeah, for what you want? Yeah, you're talking like creme de la criminal.
All right, let's just skip the luxury part. What do we got in the yard?
The biggest ship we have is, at the moment, a heavy battle cruiser that we got from the Tarvonians, but it's a complete gut.
So is the Haunted and the Knight.
But this one needs wiring and everything.
So did the Haunted, or the Knight did. Major wiring. You send me a picture of it?
Yeah. Give me a second. And he sends you 5 pictures. It's like a bad Craigslist ad, you know, where like you get like the front, back, and side, and that's about it. You don't get any specifications, but the thing, you have to take it in a panorama shot. It's that big. And then he has one shot from a drone that flew over and took a picture down at it. Still didn't capture all of it.
Yeah. Oh, why have I got you on the horn?
It like almost triples the size of the Knight.
How many crew?
Yeah, it's a frame. I mean, the bridge is destroyed. You have to rebuild the bridge. Well, you know, if I were to pander, or excuse me, ponder, once you just come out and look at it when the snow stops, that's your best bet. Because we ain't going to be working on this sumbitch in the fucking snow.
No.
Because it's going to need to be rigged up and hauled out. Do what you want done, do it. We ain't working in the snow.
Okay.
It's too much.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't expecting y'all to. What was the take on how much we made last 2 weeks on the junkyard?
Oh, yeah, here.
I forgot about that.
Well, we've had other. Well, we were literally not capable of calling Yandan for a hot minute.
About $150 million.
Does the crew need anything?
Boots, that's about it. Just some boots. The rest of everybody's out.
Tools?
Tools were good on. That came with all your new stuff.
All right. You give them the best boots they knit.
Who's paying for it?
All right. I give you the money back. I just keep that for a minute.
We don't need $150 million in boots.
All right. Then I'll give you $100,000.
$100,000 boots when they're made of diamonds.
What boots do you? I'll take. You tell me. You buy the boots, and you tell them to send me the bill.
Okay, that worked better. He throws the money back at you like you're a weirdo.
I'm a weirdo. Okay.
And then he kind of, okay, see you later, boss, and he hangs up. and you're in your office enjoying your nice cozy chair. Jala. Everybody's in the fun room of the night. Hot chocolate is everywhere. There are marshmallows everywhere. Tao's getting upset. And then Ashley's just kind of...
Ashley?
Or not Ashley. There's so many people in this game. I can see her face, too.
I don't know what you're talking about. This Tiffany chick?
Tiffany, thank you. Fuck. Like, I have them all wrote down, but I can't, like, there's so many people in this game, I can't keep track of them. There's a lot of moving parts. So, Tiffany's kind of wrangling the kids the best she can, and her android kind of just setting them. Oh, no, over here.
I said I was going to recruit a couple of my crew. Whoever wanted to come have hot coconut.
They are just kind of doing their own thing at the moment. They are gone. Joan's on the bridge finishing up a couple of reports, and then she's leaving too. Her mom's coming to get her. Okay. Which is kind of a thing you get a message about.
Oh, okay. I look.
It's from the Pandari, from the Interstellar Police. We have an a Mechalese cruiser coming to pick up a Joan.
Yeah.
Confirm?
Confirm.
Thank you. And that's it. And then as you guys are down there, she kind of like, okay, well, we're out of here, so ship's yours, boss.
All right.
How long do we have off?
I guess 10 days unless shit hits the fan again.
Understood.
Enjoy. Don't get in trouble. Call me if you do.
All I do is get in trouble. And she steps off, and you don't even hear it. But her ship's already outside. And uncloaks. Hovering nicely, barely disturbing the snow. Pitch black, like almost cartoon black. As the person ramp comes down, and you see her mom. Hello, sweetie. They hug, and they get onto the ship, and then they quickly fly away.
What's her mom look like? Because I know she's gotten much more mechanical over time. What's her mom look like?
Her mom don't look as mechanical. Her mom looks more like... Well, what's interesting is it's not necessarily what mom looks like, but she looks a lot like her mom and dad. But her mom and dad look like each other. Like they shared a mom and dad. So you're picking up quickly that they're sister and brother. And part of the reason that it kind of clicks. They're a smaller species now. Heavily hated on a few systems because of their history. And they had no way to really turn to for, moving along lineage except each other. So a lot of things about Joan's mechanical nature are making more sense. Because when it comes to that nature of, inbreeding, whether it's people or cattle, things don't always progress like they should as far as the physiological sense goes. So her mom does have mechanical parts, like her hands are both mechanical. And you can see tubes coming out of her chest and into her neck. And like she has like an implant on her ear and a nasty scar right here. So you're thinking maybe an industrial incident or maybe a ship crash. You've seen a lot of this from ship crashes because you slam around in a ship when you crash a ship. So hard to say. But Dad doesn't look that bad, but he's very, very, very pale. Like almost white.
He doesn't get out very much weight.
Kind of like, Diary of a Vampire level white, And go about their business. I mean, Joe's not like, I'm not going to say she's a damn robot, but she has a lot of skin. It's just she also has a lot of stuff on her at the moment to help her keep existing. So, that being said.
Okay. Other game. I mean, this.
Yep, that's what it is. As you see them leave, what are you doing? They're watching whatever. I mean, they're just raging over the controller to see what they want to watch. And you guys pick what?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever constitutes decent kids show in this time period.
They settle on Trigger Ball. Oh, and you watch. If you watch the show, you see somebody with, it's like a compression gun. And it's two guys dueling. So there's a ball held up by looks like an old world T-ball stand. And you see a ball hovering there. Then you watch as one guy, lightning fast reflexes, shoots the ball. Ball goes up. Guy hits the wall, comes down. The other guy, the opponent, shoots at the ball.
Is it tennis with air guns?
Yes.
Oh my god. I love it.
And then you're watching at the bottom of the screen, it says semifinals. It has some people you have no idea who they are.
Yeah. Y'all like me, not in the sports.
Yep. That's what goes on there.
Cool. I'm just gonna hang out right there until one of them comes back onto the ship to say they're good.
You're on that ship with these kids for about 3 hours. And then you see Darwin's wife come in. Okay, kids, it's time for supper. So thank you for watching them. A lot. Thanks a lot. As she still looks like a mess. And they're like, oh, but there's so much. And they're starting to whine because, like, your TV is huge. Like, it's bigger than, like, a projector could put out. So, and you guys start the long cleanup of little kids were on your ship having cocoa and all that. And it takes an hour because it's everywhere. It's on your couch. It's in the seats. It's on the controller. It's on the TV. It's on the floor.
Yeah, I'm just doing this going, should have moved this to my dog's old room. Because I could have just flushed that shit.
Yeah, right? Just flush the dog room. As you finish cleaning up, is there anything else you want to do?
Call. What time is it?
At this point, I'm going to say it's like 5 in the evening.
I'm going to call Orlin and check in on things.
He answers. He's got a new set of coveralls on. Oh, hello. How have you been? I see you're back.
We're back.
How'd the mission go?
Excuse me. Seems to be successful. Kind of going to be an ongoing thing.
Oh, good. A few of them people, I think. Did you go to a certain type of world?
What kind of certain type of world?
And he looks around. He starts typing and sends it to you. It says, Android planet.
I look back up into the camera. You're legal here now. And yes, because the planet now exists as part of Canary.
Oh, I saw that on the news. Yeah, a few of them passed through here. They were just refueling and refitting. Nice folks.
Yeah, they all got.
They loved each other. Oh, I had to break them up.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I watched them leave. Yeah, they were special.
Kind of an older ship.
Yeah, well, they were
Bubbly nose, kind of white, long on the nose. Yeah?
Yeah, from the junkyard. It was from the junkyard. They brought a lot of the junk ships.
Yeah, right in front of the kids. Had to stop it.
Hey, they don't know any better. Technically, they're still learning. Like,
Oh,
stuff
I'm
like
used
that.
to dealing with, certain types of situations, but I seen things. Can't unsee them. But they were nice. Paid well. I don't know how they got money.
Neither do I, huh?
Yeah, hopefully they're not, real the bad types of, not important. But it's important is that you're okay and everybody's back, so good. Nothing happened here. Kind of weird without y'all. So.
I mean, things have. I'll take nothing over disasters.
So except for this fucking snow. And he kind of looks around.
Yeah, how are things over there? Do you need piles or anything?
As he sits back, his huge belly sticks out, and he kind of scratches his leg and turns his head, and you look just past him, you see the snow. He looks a lot like the human version of Santa Claus. White beard now, whiting, balded head. Well, things are okay here. Well, trade's picked back up a little bit.
Good.
There were some folk here wanting to speak to Godric, but I told him he wasn't here.
Okay, who was
They
it?
were from another system. Something about international trade or something.
You know the system? Because we've actually been waiting on.
The one
to hear back
below
from two
us.
of
I
them.
can't remember the name of it.
Cool. Okay.
He might know.
I'm sure he will. I hope he will. Alright. Well, do you need any plows or anything? I see you got the gunnery coming back up.
Yeah, it's almost done. We're waiting on a few modules.
Alright.
That old station did a hell of a whooping on them, didn't it? They whooped the shit out of them. Fuck them guys, whoever they were.
Right.
You're right. I'm gonna leave you to it.
Well, from my understanding, we don't have a lot of city defense protection right now in the way of police force. So.
Yeah, Turner's been hurting pretty bad.
Alright.
Crime's kind of coming back a little.
I'm sure the snow's gonna put a stop to that for a hot minute.
It'll make him angrier.
Alright, man. Well, you know the drill. Give us a call if you need anything.
Will do.
Alright.
He hangs up.
Yep. I'm going to order or put up on the job board for snow plows and drivers to clear the roads. And I'm sure out in the farmlands there's people that could help out.
Okay. You post the job up. It takes you about 15-20 minutes to write it up. And then you start to do that.
Good money.
No one really responds until someone from another system responds. Named John Goody.
Wow, another system? Shit, I was expecting some farm boys from Yandan. I'll answer. We could use the
You
help.
see an alien. The species of kind you've never met.
His name was John Goody?
Yeah. You could tell it's a fucking alias. Just from looking at it. Because you also know that a lot of species give themselves very basic names because nobody can pronounce their real
names
from their home world because they don't want to be insulted. So.
Just like why someone from Korea calling you telling you, hi, my name's Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except not
Shady. Hello, my name is Steve.
Joffrey?
Sure it is. Your name ain't Steve, is it? No.
Give me that shit.
And he says, hello, my name is John Buddy.
Oh,
and what you see before you is a creature, almost reptilian, but kind of mixed with a little bit of fish. So, like, the mouth comes to almost a round ovally point. The nose comes down to a point just above the nose, or the mouth. And you see eyes that come from here, and they go up. 2, 4, 6.
I feel like I've seen this creature before. Not this particular guy, but this species before.
You've seen a species
I feel like I've
similar
written
to
this
it.
down before.
You've seen a species similar to it, but it's not the same.
Like just a different person or straight up a different species but look similar?
Species.
Okay.
I heard
What?
that you had work for snow to be removed.
Yeah. Have you heard of Yandan Catan in the Pandora system?
I have not. And he pulls up his
Go ahead and pull
system
it up.
app and he does this.
Mm-hmm.
And you see your planet,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see him do this, and he zooms in on your location, and he's looking right above your ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do have a lot of snow.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
And unfortunately, we've had to recently had to rebuild the city, and we seem to be without snowplows and drivers. It's kind of getting hard to get around.
We have the ability. What are you paying?
How many people how many would you be bringing?
Hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yes.
We really don't need that many.
Oh. How many do you require?
Well, it's only one city, so I mean, I would imagine like 50 people with 50 of you with good plows and trucks for removal. Let's say, I don't know, what's a good price in Pandora? GM 200 gold, 200 PMs a piece sound good for the job or more? It's a hard task, and they're coming from elsewhere. Do I know where they're coming from? Did I get a ping on like where they're coming from?
It says unknown.
I got money. Let's say 1,000 PM per bean. That's 50,000 PM. I don't know. I don't know the price of shit, but if you're coming from a long way.
Make it 100,000. We shall be there within the hour.
100,000 each or total?
Total.
Oh, yeah, done.
We work as a collective. And he's like, we'll see you soon. And he kind of disappears off the screen. So mark that off.
Yep.
Now, a couple of things strike you as you hang up.
Mm-hmm.
How does being this far away get a hold of the Pandari system's ads that you guys post?
They're probably super high intelligent with the capacity to do
Don't
all
need
that.
to make guesses. How about let me
So-
think? All right.
While you sit and ponder, Godric, you're still in your council building.
Did anybody come up to the door or anything? Or
Not yet. Like, you got to remember, the snow is deep and
All
it's
right.
still falling.
when I passed the street, did I notice how far is the council building from the Rusty Sprocket or the police station?
About 2 blocks away.
Walk 2 blocks.
Sprocket, three blocks away from the station.
I walked to the police station.
You keep wanting to walk through 3 feet of snow
You
quite
step
often.
outside, and there's already another 2 feet on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But it's slowing down. You start to make your way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to say you make it to the police station, but you suffer a point of exhaustion. Because just shoving your way through that much snow is exhausting. For that far, and nothing's open. Everything is shut down. You walk up to the station, and you see the lights are on. The station's been rebuilt.
I knock on the door.
You hear Turner opens the door. What in the hell are you doing here?
Come to talk to you.
Come on in.
I just dust off my coat.
You leave snow everywhere. Like, everywhere. Like, you're covered in snow.
Okay. Come to talk to you about the police department problem.
What about it?
How many officers do you need? Like, would you like?
Probably closer to 50 would be perfect, but 15 would be good. I've ran with 5.
For this entire city?
The large city.
How about 100 men?
Okay.
So, obviously, we need recruitment. Or unless you can get some officers from other plans to come in. I can give you $5 billion to get the police drive going and get recruits in here. We can raise the pay. We can get you squad car, whatever you want.
Okay. In return, what do you want?
I don't want anything. I want this place to be safe. I already sent you the money. $5 billion.
Okay. Mark it off.
How much were how much were the officers being paid?
They were paying 35 Pandari marks an hour.
Make it 45.
All right.
Yeah.
What about me?
I don't know how much you get paid.
I make 50 an hour.
You just did get promoted.
Yeah.
Commissioner. Let's make it 65.
All right. You just see he already looks overwhelmed
Well,
already, and
do you want some assistance from my friend Amy or Cottage? Or I can call Jack down here. He can fix this right now. Get everybody.
no, not Jack, not at all.
Run them all away.
That was a joke. I was not serious. I was like, would you like?
I don't want Jack or any of his people.
Well, the militia's
That
been.
man is something to be dealt with.
Well, he disbanded the militia and got rid of all of his military property, mostly like the tanks and the planes.
Sure he did.
I saw him do it.
I seen her driving down the street.
Somebody must have bought it.
Yeah. You know what I had to deal with out the farm the other day?
What?
Old McClin bought one of his tanks. Tried to hook a plow to it. Accidentally shot the can and killed 3 cows. So I get out there for a noise disturbance. The barrel's pointed right at my truck.
What's his name?
So then I had to cut the damn barrel off the fucking tank.
McClinton, I think.
McClin.
McClinton.
Yeah. Also, I told you about the drive I'm doing. Do you know anybody that's really poor right now that lost everything in the attack?
2 people.
You sent them to me.
Yeah, with what? Snow? What, you got snow boots on?
I'm good. I can have my guys pick them up the trucks if they want.
Yeah, I saw you guys moving around.
We got plows out there.
And as you are sitting there, you hear ships coming in. And then you see these small pods drop down onto the streets. And then you see these little blades come out from front of the pods and just start to and you just see snow go flying through the air as they're moving probably about 100 miles an hour.
I look out the window. I was like, well, they're taking care of the snow problem.
Those are aliens. I don't know who they are.
Sure it'll all be worked out. You hungry? I was thinking about going down to the Rusky Sprocket.
I'm good. They're closed. Everything's closed. We're under a level 8 emergency.
Oh. Okay. All right, I'm going to go back to the office. You send those people.
Okay. And he just turns around and shuts the fucking office door.
I just gave him like $6 billion.
It doesn't change the fact that there's 5 feet of snow on the ground.
Well, at least it gives him time to plan. I walk up back to the office. I'm like, I'm surrounded by idiots and assholes.
So you grumble your way back through a freshly dropped set of snow. I'll say you won't suffer a point of exhaustion, but
Yeah, well, that
You're on the verge of a second point of exhaustion.
I go and
Which
sit.
means you just start failing things.
I sit and eat in my office.
What are you eating? You bringing a turkey sandwich? You
No.
eating a book? Like,
I call up that lady, the computer generated person.
yes.
Is there a cafeteria or anything, a drinking fountain, where I can get some food?
Right this way, sir.
there's nothing in it because there's no council.
She walks you to, like, it looks like a kitchenette. And she opens, there's like, it's like space rations in there.
I'm just grabbing whatever looks good.
None of it looks good, but you grab something.
Yeah.
And you end up just eating like some really, really dry food.
Rice cakes.
And you choke them down. You're full. You're tired. It's cold. You're wet and damp. It's quiet in your office.
Nice.
Kind of spooky. It's starting to get dark.
I ask her, what are the defenses of this building?
We have 25 auto cannons that pop up out of the ground if a threat's detected.
Can you make it so I'm the one that gives the order to fire, so we're not shooting innocent people?
We cannot.
Damn. Okay. Oh. I check my pick, see if I have anything to sign or look at or should deal
There's
with.
nothing going on.
Okay.
And you're getting the sensation it's not that they don't care. They've been busy. A lot's been going on since you guys been gone. Like a lot.
I guess I'll just fuck off and look at ships.
Okay.
Luxury liners.
You start looking at luxury liners, okay. Before you know it, it's 8 o'clock at night. And it's dark now. And the snow has stopped, but the plows are still pushing.
Okay. I give it one more hour, then I go back to my home.
Dala,
Mm-hmm.
you see these very large black ships come out of space and just start dropping pods in the city.
Mm-hmm.
You get a message on your pick that says, "We're here."
I message back, thank you.
And you see them rocketing up and down the streets, just throwing snow like... You think what the city in your hometown does to your driveway is bad? This is worse. The snow goes probably about 30 feet in the air and rooster tails down. So it looks like it's snowing again. But in a matter of an hour, the streets are clear. People are not coming out.
Mm-hmm. Now, is it, I'm going to assume, is it just the streets or is the sidewalks clear too? Or did they just bury the entrances to?
They buried everything. And then you see the pods linked together somewhere. And you see a long string of them being pulled back up into a ship. Thank you for your custom. And then you see this ship take off again. And you just spent that money.
Okay, well, it's
But it's clear.
part of the problem gone. Sort of like when the city comes through and buries your car, that's part of the, yeah.
It looks like a futuristic 50s situation where everything's buried, but the roads are plowed, you know, like, yeah, take what you can get.
Mm-hmm.
They did a hell of a good job. You can see the street. Like,
Nice.
Wow.
like it's black.
Okay, I'll take that. That's worth the money right there. We can, anybody can unbury a door. That creepy open wall. Oh. Who the fuck? Where'd Jack go?
You don't know.
I'm gonna call him because we landed and he just I got turned into a babysitter.
Jack answers, yeah.
You head back to the second continent?
Oh, yeah.
What's that look like?
Oh, yeah. And he kind of hands around. He's in his bedroom on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got TV set up around his entire room where he can see every angle of the ship. And he was just like, here's what it looks like. And there's snow all the way up to his thruster. He's like, everybody went to the bunker to go party.
Okay. Yeah,
He's like, I'm partying too. And he has emptied 2 bottles of booze. Like the hard shit.
Why aren't you down there with them?
I hate people.
I don't want to feel feelings.
Alright. Well, what you're doing right now is what a vacation's all about.
Yeah.
Just a week of that.
Yeah. Punish
Alright.
the liver.
Yep. Alright. I just check on you. Things are alright on this planet. Just got the city kind of unburied.
Well,
Hey,
good.
what's the solar system south of us? What's the planet system south of us?
He can't think of it. He sits up in his bed and almost falls over. Fuck. Let's say it was Genovia, but I don't think that's right.
Okay. Alright, I'll leave you to it, dude. I just wanted to see where you got off to.
Yep, I'm
Be
alive.
careful. Don't, kill anybody for fun or something this week.
You just take all the fun away, don't you? Alright. He hangs up.
Yeah. I'm going to look, personally look, instead of asking around, just pull up a map of the universe and figure out what these people that called looking for Godric are from.
It's the solar system CJ had secured trade with. Both of them. The ones that kind of pulled off.
Oh!
Yeah.
The 2 that we hadn't heard from that he said he was dealing with? Okay. Okay. Cool. I'll let them handle all that.
Okay.
Sweet. I'm going to bed.
And you do so. You get in your nice comfy jammies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's eerily quiet on the ship. You hear the hull creaking and groaning under the cold.
Did any of my crew stick around and come back to the ship, or did they all just scatter the second we landed?
They fucking dipped. You can tell they've been kind of ready to go for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And you're alone. Cal's not there. No one's there.
Okay.
Go to bed.
Alright.
It's a cold, nasty day out. Godric, it's now 9 o'clock at night. It's dark.
Get in my Jeep, lock up, get in my Jeep, and head back to the shuttle and go home.
Go back to your ship. Takes you a minute to get there. Takes you about half an hour to get there.
I'm doing the
Because the
speed
roads
limit.
are still slick a little. Because it's getting cold at night, now everything's freezing. You get back to your ship. Nobody's on it.
No, I'll fly it, whatever.
Yeah. You have to fly the fucking Haunted to wherever you're putting it.
At the bay where my house is behind.
Touchdown. It's been a while since you flew it. Kind of nice. Usually Hammer's doing all the flying with Monday and all them. You touch down. There's a path that's been cleared for a landing zone for the Haunted. And your house is pretty well derelict of people. The only people around you at the moment are Amy and Cottage.
All right, what time is it when I get home?
About 10 o'clock.
I go to my room. I lock up the house. Go to my room. I look one more last time at my pick, looking at ships that sparked my interest.
You saw a couple. There's a couple you're going to have to get a hold of Jack about because they're recovery missions.
Screw.
They're too big. There's one that's coming out new.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be... It has to be financed because they won't take any other payments. So you said, fuck that one. Then there's another one that they're selling it. It's from an actual... it's kind of like a luxury cruiser company.
Mm-hmm.
It's an older ship. It's almost as large as you want, and it looks like it could have the capability, but they want an absorbent amount for it.
Like what?
Like 100 billion. But it comes with like a droid staff, and they keep the ship tidy and do things around the ship to maintain it, but like there's no guns on it at all.
What's the size of it?
It's about 6 feet shorter than you wanted.
Is there anything close to that
What?
than the others?
That's about the closest you found.
$100 billion.
But it's got like 13 floors. It's thick. You're gonna have to park it in space. It won't come down to the plane.
What's the crew complement?
It can fly with just the droids. But like, as far as weapon operations, that's somebody who could run guns from a terminal after you fit the ship to have guns put on it. But it could hold upwards of probably 50 to 70 guns.
All right, 100 billion, you say?
Yeah.
Where would I even put it? Orland Station couldn't. I'm just talking to myself. Could Orland Station hold that? Fuck it. Purchase.
Buy it?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, God, he's making moves, man.
All right. Make that purchase. Make that off. Where are you sitting right now?
I'm sitting in my bed.
I mean,
Drunk off my ass.
financially.
Oh, let's see what God has.
No kidding.
I have 476 billion, 786,389,000 and change.
You guys were
Okay.
trillionaires at one point because of all the stuff you've been doing.
No, it's
Oh, I know. You should see the freaking mess I got over here.
I went from 5 to 4. Minus 10,000. I wouldn't even know how to minus that. In my head. No. God is
Called
on bed.
long math.
Then
Write
I
it
tell him to
down.
put the ship.
Hello, viewer.
What's the
Hello,
closest?
viewer.
What's the closest place I could put the ship?
Orbit? Because you just said it will be on the
Orbit.
planet.
See, the issue with this ship that you wanted to buy is it's not capable of touching down because it'll break up an atmosphere because it was built in space for space.
So I'll tell him to put it in Orland Station.
Orland Station's
It's on the
ground.
ground.
What's the closest station I can put it?
You're looking at...
Because this is a secret.
You're looking at a recycling station.
How far away?
Huh?
How far?
About 10-minute jump.
All right. And what's the name of the ship?
The name of the ship? The Star One.
Okay. All right. I signed the paperwork. I'm now a property owner. I can't change the name while it's in space, right? It has to be at a docking thing.
You have to be in control and possession and be on the ship to name.
Okay.
At least for this ship.
All right.
It's an Ogma designed Starliner.
And I'm like, shit, I probably should call the station and tell them the recycling center.
Okay.
So I call them. I'm just trying to wrap this up so I go to bed.
An old gentleman answers, really thin, has a cane. balded head back to here. Hello?
Yeah, sorry for calling so late. My name is Godric Valhalla. I am
Oh, hey, counselor.
Does everybody know me?
You're in the Pandora system, ain't you?
Yeah. I have
Then
a
I
ship.
know you.
Huh?
Then I know you.
I have a ship coming out. We need to do a station at the recycling place. It's called the Star One. It's a
okay.
luxury liner.
How long is you gonna be here?
I don't know.
Oh,
Not too long. I'd say I got to do some things to it.
Okay.
If you want compensation, we can talk.
Yeah, we gotta talk about rent.
All right,
We're looking at about $50,000 a month.
Okay. Do
We'll
it.
keep it fueled. Try to keep it protected from asteroids. It's about the best we can do here. It's a small station.
Okay, no problem.
We wreck big ships like that. But we don't,
How far did you say you're from Yandan?
about 10-minute jump away.
Did you need anything?
No.
Okay, well, I think you can have a good night.
See ya.
And I just pass off.
And you're out.
Yeah, I'm
When
done.
you're out, you're out.
Okay. Well, we got a quick second. I just want to apologize to whoever is or will eventually be watching on VOD. We have our ambient music kind of working, but it seems to be froze on this really creepy insectoid hive thing.
like Doom.
I've been trying to get it to change and it won't move.
Let me see it.
So-
Here, unplug it. Let me see it. I'll fix it. But with that being said, we're going to take a 10, 15-minute break. Go get you some food. Go get you a drink, cold snackaroonie.
Thank you, Syrinscape.
Syrinscape.
It's our tablet that's screwing up.
We need a
not you.
memory
You're
card for it. I
awesome.
was going to go swim by and get one, but that sounds atrocious. All right. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Go get you something. Go get you something to eat. We'll be right back.
That's a lot of my looking over and poking as we try to get that to change.
So nobody believes God is a rich.
Money don't make 5 feet of snow not exist.
Oh no.
Money don't change the fact that people don't want to take police jobs and yandex so they be dangerous.
No shit. How many minutes you said? 10 minutes?
I got it. You guys want these? I don't like 4 or 5 in the yard. Now we have battleship named after a pork shit. Can't say a battleship. I'm dying.
Are we doing pizza tonight or just whatever happens to be around this house?
There ain't much around this house, so we're doing pizza tonight. Yeah, Colin was like, "You guys gaming today?" Yeah, most likely. Yeah. That means there'd be pizza. I was like, maybe. And he's like, awesome. They order the best pizza. Sick of that stuff they order. It's like they get Little Caesars like all the time, like more than you guys do, to the point where it makes you sick. They're trying to save. Get you hot and sweaty. Little Caesars. That sauce with the meat sweats. Man, that Domino sauce was killing my stomach for a minute. I wasn't trying to complain though. There we go.
over there and check on Gavin. He looks fucking dead on the floor. Wasn't that a great look?
No.
Was he pale?
Yeah.
It's Gavin.
You know, at nap time, he's just been passing out wherever. You'll put him in bed and he'll get up and play, just pass out wherever he has his toys. I opened the door and he's covered up like this on the floor between the light and he's so pale.
No! All hands on deck!
So I check in, like physically put my hand in his chest. Okay, heart beating, breathing, good. I move a couple toys so I have a clear path to picking him up and putting him in bed. Which is when Bill walks upstairs and sees him laying out on the floor. What the fuck?
What you doing?
Hi.
I got the music working.
Yay!
I want to kick it down a little. Fuck.
30 seconds and a little more clear.
We gotta run up. Fuck. So we need milk, water.
Yeah, we're gonna take Gavin to the store with us because I believe you guys are going somewhere too.
Yeah.
We gotta go to Lowe's. If we're gonna get anchor pins for that fucking tree. Where'd you get some?
She got some, man.
Sweet.
I should have texted y'all about the milk, but there's too much. There wasn't enough time. You were already coming down the stairs.
Headspace.
Fuck yeah. I might have to drill the holes out.
Are those for the Christmas stuff outside?
Yeah.
I know. It just makes me sad looking at it with all the wind.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. I like what you guys did with the tree.
What?
What, just wrap some lights around it?
Oh, yeah.
And the candles, man, that takes me back.
Remember candle trees? Or candle houses?
I remember people posting real candles on real trees.
Huh?
Remember those little candles you had in your hand?
Yeah,
Those
you just catch fucking trees on fire so you quit doing it.
Yeah. Well, they put fake ones on, which... And I thought about dressing up for Santa for Gavin, and I was like, I might scar him. Oh no way! Santa!
So, speaking of Santa, Tim Allen is officially old enough to actually be looking the part.
Right.
Nice.
He posted, it was either on Twitter or Instagram, he posted a picture of like himself now off work. I'm guessing he's off work because all actors grow beards when they're off work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the best guy that ever played Santa.
Was Tim Allen.
No. Ed Asner. And, who else was it? Anyway. It was another good guy. He was really good. He played Miracle on 34th Street, and he also was in Jurassic Park.
He was a very good Santa, yeah.
Here we go.
Well, not Ed Asner, but other stuff. I don't know if you
And we're back, mother truckers. How you doing? I just burnt my tongue on hot coffee, and we have a kid laying on the floor upstairs, still asleep, looking like a corpse.
He's in his
all
bed
right.
now. I
He's
put him in
okay.
his bed.
He
He likes to
bed
party
up.
at night. That's what it is.
He parties too hard in that bedroom, I swear. So, and we were just debating whether Tim Allen or Ed Asner was the better Santa. So.
I don't think you were right on that name, though. I don't think that was Ed Asner. That was definitely not Ed Asner, but
I don't know.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen did a pretty good
Crushed
job.
it.
I kind of want to watch that tonight now. All right.
So, you guys finally fall asleep. Some under the influence of alcohol, others not so much. Nothing happens through the night.
Okay.
You all wake up to very quiet ships. Not a noise to be heard. Not a beep, not a boop. The engines are off.
Oh, that's weird.
There's no hustle, there's no bustle, there's no smells coming from the kitchen.
I suddenly, I get up, register all this, and go, fuck, I gotta make my own coffee.
You do. You realize you do. You look out the ship's window. You have to actually scrape the glass to clean the frost off the glass and look out. The snow is not melted, but you look out towards the roads. Roads are clear.
Okay.
People are shoveling. There's people out now. You see the kids outside sledding down the ice hill your ship created. Your ship is covered in snow. Not buried, just there's a good foot on top of it.
Okay.
Total amount of
I will
snowfall
go.
is 5 feet.
Okay.
You go what?
I'm gonna go get my coffee, get a nice warm breakfast.
And it's discerning.
Mm-hmm.
You're not used to doing this. You haven't done this in
Months.
Maybe a year or two. Because usually Tal's right there with it. He knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But you get your coffee and your food and do what?
I'm gonna go up. I will start the night just to warm it up, get the snow off of it.
Okay.
And check in with my secretary, which I couldn't do last week because there was no access.
Okay. Takes a couple of tries. You do get a hold of her. She's like, well, hello.
Hi, long time no hear.
Hi, how you been?
It's been good. It's been busy. We're theoretically on vacation, but I really don't have anything to do. Nowhere to go. So.
What's that like for you? She's just like, that's not something I'd ever think I'd hear come out of you.
I don't know. I'm not exactly one for the beach.
Well, Festivus is coming up in a couple of
Festive? Did you just say that?
I don't think we're allowed to use that.
No,
Why not?
No. He just used a. Never mind. He just used his first Seinfeld TV reference.
No, I'll come up with a cool name for Christmas for the
Right.
Oh, dude.
Anyway, I was gonna get a hold of you a couple of days ago, but there was no satellite link where we were. How things seem to be okay here? How are things going here?
boring. Like, you guys left and nothing's
I
happened.
know
Like,
that the city's got built up beautifully.
they've been working hard. You guys spent a lot of money. Oh my god.
Gajic spent a lot of money. I mean, it was kind of our fault. So.
It was, but it wasn't. Evil things do evil things. It's their nature. We have a lot more loggers now.
Good.
You have a few people who applied for the positions you posted. You weren't available to actually interview them, and they haven't called back.
So, okay. Which positions and who? Oh,
One of
trying to get a
them
hold of them.
was, I believe, someone who handled things here while you were gone, or I don't remember exactly. The post came down. I think it was somebody to manage the lumber or something.
Okay, yeah, I think we've got that covered. I don't know, I've been posting a lot. There's been a lot going on.
Did you ever get a liaison for the new planet you work
We
on?
have a few people on deck
Yeah.
to be interviewed. Actually, I might go ahead and handle the interview process while we're here, because the androids requested 10 days to themselves to get their council and government situated and get prepared to be a part of society in their own way. So.
And how is that going? How are they? What are they like?
I mean, they like Amy and Matt, Cottage. Just some a lot older, so still repairs being done. They're good. They're as good as an android can be. They're all being updated. They have satellite link now, so they're aware of all the changes in the world and the system. I mean, they're ones that are staying on the planet are the ones that don't have a whole lot of trust in living creatures, which is why I want a liaison on the trade hub, so that if somebody goes there trying to start things or want to cause a controversy or something, they can pump the brakes. So I was going there with old ideas. There is someone with empathy there to kind of keep them at bay or pump the brakes.
Well, I mean, other than the crazy amount of snowfall, I mean, we had to stop moving lumber the last couple of days, but other than that, oh, here's the money from the lumber yard.
Oh, God. Cool. Yeah, we'll take it.
$500 million. Because you guys are getting into the actual really, really good trees. Like the real rare stuff you don't find, like the purple trees.
Okay.
And like the pink trees.
Is there such thing as a purple tree?
Yeah, purple heart.
Yeah.
But like, this is like alien purple heart, where like, you know how grain structures are super tight? These are almost plank. So like you look at
That's
the
good.
actual grain structure, it's like line, 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 not circles, but
Good.
That's what.
That's gonna be. Yeah, that's
gonna
good.
be. Yeah. Oh, I can't hear this, but yeah, that's good.
a lot of Yandand's been rebuilt with the lumber used here.
Good.
So
Good.
a lot put back into it from its own planet, which is a good thing.
This is a good thing. Okay.
I mean, other than that, handling finances, things are fine. A couple of Jack's guys were looking for him, wanting work. I told Jack to
Good.
take care of it.
Good. All right. Oh.
How's your dog?
Okay. She ran off. I took her with me on a little mission to their home planet, really, her home planet, and she ran off playing, and I let her go. She needed to be gone. She was a sweet girl, but captivity was big for her. She was a big girl.
She was bigger than Jack's truck. What did it eat?
A lot of food.
Wow. Okay. Yeah,
Well,
how
actually-
much has changed?
Okay, no threats or anything that we've heard of?
Something happened in space, but I think one of Jack's covert teams took care of it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we're good. I don't know. How are you? I know this has got to be. What's this job like for you? I mean, this feels
Sometimes
like
I'm
there's not a whole lot going on for you. You were really needed at first, though, I gotta admit.
I've made enough from you to where I could retire. But I don't have a lot going on now. I've been handling finances behind the scenes, but other than that, and trying to keep you guys out of legal trouble, which is not hard. But
Oh, thank God. Okay, that's good to
had
hear.
a couple people wanted to issue warrants, claiming some crazy thoughts, but they left quickly.
Okay.
I just called some of Jack's people, and they ran away.
Awesome. Just want to make sure we're keeping you busy.
Oh, I'm plenty busy, thank you. Oh my God, am I busy? And she pulls up a map, or not a map, a screen of like all of your transactions, all of them, from the clothes you bought for that planet you were just at, to ship parts, to Godric's spending on the heavy equipment for that planet. The people you just purchased yesterday not the people, but the services you purchased yesterday to have the snow cleared. Godric's big purchase he just made for a ship worth $100 billion.
Whoa!
She's scrolling what?
What the fuck is that?
She scrolls up. This one, and she boops it, and you see a picture of a pleasure cruiser.
Oh.
2 to 3 times the size of any ship you've seen.
Is it the counselor?
It's big. It's just as big as the Chancellor, if not a little bit bigger.
Oh.
Yeah, he bought this for $100 billion yesterday, and it's sitting out at a looks like a recycling station, halfway between here and Blackhear. It's Godric. Who knows? And then he just put $50 billion into a trust fund of some kind.
Oh yeah.
No. Okay, never mind. I'm not there.
Then
I know about that. That's could potentially be a good thing for this planet. Okay.
But there is one thing I need to talk about.
Okay.
She like flicks it over to you and she blows it up on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wanted poster.
People use posters.
What's it say? Ah, shit.
Wanted 1 billion of your currency. Or it says 1 billion of the currency of your choosing. Wanted for crimes against species. Torture, abuse of prisoners, and like a slew of other miscellaneous.
What was that? 1 billion?
Yeah. Dead or alive.
Where did this poster come from?
It says unknown. But it also says Sepsi Syndicate.
Crime.
Have I heard of the Sepsi Syndicate?
They're more of a myth
Obviously not.
or a legend. Like they were the myth that they run the syndicates. All syndicates within the Pandari system and the Solera system and the Kalerna system.
The Pandari.
Yep, the Cholera.
And you said 3 of them.
The brain shutting down. Coffee. Like this is a lot. This is a lot of game to run. It's a lot of game.
It doesn't help that Toddler took over our notes.
Yeah, like you should see my notes right now. I can't even read them. He just went. Picasso went full hammer. What's it, Colasta?
I got Pandari, Cholera,
and
I already took that too. So
Salerno. Yeah, Salerno. Yeah.
a syndicate.
Yes, this came through shortly after you guys left. Nothing's happened here. Other than Jack's guy that I believe took care of a few things.
Okay.
Do Jack's people fly cloaked ships by any chance?
I mean, some of them might.
These people were scary. I didn't recognize them.
The people that took care of it, the people that dropped off this wanted poster.
Jack gave me a number to call if something happened.
Okay.
I called them. And you see her eyes kind of welling up, just thinking about these people, and she's like, they wore hoods, and they were very, very tall. And
Does the sound like the journal? Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. It's okay. They work with us.
Okay. Okay. They're terrifying.
They do their job as well.
Oh, yeah. Yes, coffee. Coffee.
Alright, well, I'll bring this up with Jack. I got a few questions for him anyway that's gonna get interesting. Well, we're all on vacation. Do you need one?
Yes.
Would you like to take one?
Yes. And like you see her desk behind her, you can tell she's at home. She's not on your ship. She's at home.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
Her desk is covered in shit, and it's like purchase receipts. Like there's people waiting on the phone for her.
Oh my god. Take the day, maybe 2. Wrap up whatever it is you've got going, or assign it to somebody else. Just let me know. And take a vacay and take a week. You've got 10 days. You have 10 days until the Android planet comes fully online, so things are really gonna get nuts. So take a week, relax, and then we'll deal with Pandaria being in trade with an Android planet.
That'll be a to-do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's already made the news. But there's some news I needed to show you.
Worse than this?
Could be.
Okay.
She spins her thing around. You haven't looked at the news.
I've been off grid. Yeah. What?
You see a news crew live.
Do not be
at
outside my ship.
The Android planet. And you see it coming under
Contact
fire right now.
The news crew?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
Contact them, tell them to get out of there now.
Okay. You see it live. You hear her come live. She connects you both to the audio. And then all of a sudden, you're like, we're under attack, whoever you are, hell. Ah! And you see the camera still live feeding from the bridge. As you see something rip the bridge open and people get sucked into space. The crew is gone. You see the ship to start to do a slow vertical spin heading towards the planet.
If there's is there anybody else who's just that ship, or
that you know of? She starts calling in other people. Hello, this is Channel 11. How can I help you? Get your people off the AI planet now. We've lost communication with them. We cannot remove them.
that means they're dead?
You know they're gone, right? Who is this?
My name is Jawa of the Night. The androids have requested 10 days to utter privacy to collect themselves for dealing with living entities. Any and all creatures that show up on or near that planet until then will be dealt with in any manner they see fit.
Is this legal with trade agreements?
Leave.
Make an intimidation check.
Shit. Ten.
Well, the solar system deserves to know what's going on.
They will know in 10 days your people are dying. Get them out of there.
Fair enough. This will be recorded. She hangs up. Godric, as you're awakened, making your morning breakfast, your jammies, your pick goes off.
Oh, of course it does. I'm on vacation.
It's Telrana.
What, Telrana?
Your people were just destroyed.
What?
A group of people called Channel 11 decided to come and bother our planet after we made it extremely important to make sure we were not bothered.
Okay. We told everybody, and these people are just nosy people. They're reporters. They work for the news. They want to know what's going on. Everybody has the right to know.
The oldest ones want to know if this will happen again.
Well, it's your planet, and I don't know. I mean, they weren't any hostile to you. They were Channel 11. Yeah, they probably didn't have any weapons or anything on them. They just wanted to know what's going on. This is brand new. I mean, you got the AI's, everybody's coming back. It's big news. It's going to be hard to keep down for 10 days.
Well, I suppose that it's pertinent that we urge them not to bother us anymore.
Yes, and you know as well as I do that a lot of species out here have something called curiosity.
We know about curiosity species.
All right, just look. If anything happens, call me and I'll get
This is us establishing ourselves in the system.
Right, and you have every right to. It's your planet. You have every right to do that. But if more news come, tell them to get a hold of me, and I'll make sure they never bother you again. I'm gonna have to deal with these people one at a time. If you can take a prisoner.
We will take care of it.
All right. If you can take prisoners.
She hangs up.
All right. Damn.
Moments goes by of tense silence as you sip your coffees. You're still on the phone with your assistant when there's a news bulletin. Breaking news. You watch?
Yeah.
You know the flagrance.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the decadence in the voice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's extremely covered up with technology. Attention, Pandari system. You know who this is. Leave. Planet. He states the planet. B, for 10 days. Do not bother them, or you will face the wrath of the CJC.
Cool. You just did what I was going to do, but a much better level. Okay.
Otherwise, I will dispatch my fleet. And atrocities will occur. Thank you. And with that, your assistant's pick explodes with calls in under 30 seconds.
Build some of those to me, Jack, and Godric. And CJ if you wish.
Okay.
The planet is under the protection of Jack and CJ.
So no vacation?
Maybe a short one. So Jack and CJ can handle shit quick.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do. He hangs up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna call Jack real quick and let him know he's about to have a bunch of calls incoming.
What are you doing?
Before I call Jack, I make a call to Jackson Derillo.
Okay. He answers, hello?
Hey Jackson, how you doing?
Tired. You?
Hey, I'm doing great.
Thanks for the money.
No, I got more coming to you.
Oh, Christ.
It's just a ship. It's top secret. Nobody needs to know about it.
Uh-huh.
I got a ship out here called the Star One on a recycling, about 2 jumps away from Yandan. I own the ship.
He pulls up his pick. He's still laying in bed. He's flicking through it.
It's a luxury liner.
Oh shit, what are you doing with that?
I need your boss to put 20 big guns on it. And then to just deck it out with the most decadence inside.
Put more guns on it than that.
20's fine. I also want a stealth field generator. 5 shields.
I don't have stealth tech. I got shields.
I got a stealth thing on the haunted I could put on it.
What are you doing with the haunted?
I don't know. But it's all top secret. Nobody's to know anything. I don't care if fucking Jack Cordoba has a gun to your head.
Are you sure? I've heard stories about that guy.
Well, people like me create that guy.
Great.
I'll tell you about that little scenario later. The ship, I'm going to need it repainted. Can you take care of the rename, or do I have to take to a docking area?
You're going to have to go to an ASARS to rename it.
Alright, that's fine. It's completely run by AI. Or, not AI, but... Droids.
Yeah.
I want you to put as much weaponized as you can. Bomb bay doors, turrets under the ship shooting down, 20 big cannons.
Send me the schematics.
Alright.
I'll get to you after breakfast.
And here's some black market schematics. So, alright, everything.
He sits up.
Can
Looks at it.
Can you make it fast?
What's fast?
About as fast as the Swaler.
You're looking at close to 1 billion tons of steel.
Yeah.
And the Swaler's not of Ogmod.
And can you put extra armor on it?
That I know I can do.
Yeah. I want it to be a giant tank in the sky.
Okay.
That's fast. Alright. That's
Breakfast, coffee.
How much?
Go, click.
He didn't even take payment. Okay, I got it for free, I guess. Alright.
What are you doing? You
Waiting for phone calls to
It takes
piss
no
people
time.
off.
You get the first phone call you take is from a little old lady. What's going on out there at that planet? Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. People decided to be disrespectful to other people's privacy.
They just don't raise kids like they used to. You know, back in my day, you know, we just get taken out behind the gas shed and had the shit whipped out of us.
Pretty much what just happened.
Well, they're dead. That ain't good. Not even a warning shot across the bow?
Not when you're dealing with some beings that have been abandoned for a very long time and asked to be left alone. I know we're not left alone.
All right, well, you take care, Missy. You're real nice.
Oh, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
The next call, not as nice. Hey, my name's Frank.
What's up, Frank?
We going to war with them droids?
Nope.
You sure?
We're on their side. If anything, just work on getting the news and not be assholes.
Alright. Click. The next call is, yeah, hey, I just saw that news place get blown up. Fuck those people. They fucking know they ruined my business. About 30 years back, I was running a successful tire shop on the Vlakir planet.
Fuck the news. Yes,
Yeah.
This is what I want to hear.
Yeah, so if you need my help, you give me a call. My name's Turner.
Turner, nice to meet you, Turner.
Take her easy.
Oh, I'm sitting there. I'm already going, oh my fucking god, this is what she deals with all the time. I need to give her a month off.
This is it. This is it. The next call you get, a woman. Hello, is this Jala?
Yes?
Hi, my name's Ephrathel. My son's missing, and I was wondering if you and Jack could find him.
F for Thel?
Yeah.
One name, like
Yeah.
Elvin.
Yeah.
Oh.
He went missing about a year ago.
Oh, okay.
He was
Details?
He was, as a boy, he always dreamed of becoming a corsair. So he joined up with the Dewdrop Corsairs. And I haven't seen him since. He called once, about a year and a half ago, and I haven't heard from him.
How old is he?
25.
May I ask species? I'm sorry, I have you on the phone, not in front of me.
Yes, we are Dwu.
Should have known by the... Yep. Oh, it's kind of odd for... Is it odd for Drew to want to join up with the Corsairs?
Oh, yeah. Well, Dwu are often... They're considered, in a gross way, to be a pleasure species, if you get my drift.
Like the Twilight.
Yeah, but worse. They're used for worse reasons. So, Dwu are more like infiltrating... Like, they're really peaceful, but they look so nice and so good looking. Men, women, all of them. They look amazing. So they're exploited for what their looks can get them.
And they don't choose this.
A lot of them don't, but they're very gullible. They're a very naive, gullible species. They have stunning good looks, and...
Oh, good looks can also be great for a spy.
Oh, super. Oh.
Uh-huh.
So, yes, we are the Dwu.
Okay. And you haven't heard from him in...
About a year.
About a year? Well, it sounds like he might just be deep underground. I mean, we could look into it. I can't give you any guarantees. Can you, like, send me some pictures or anything?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I've got no problem looking into something like that for you. I cannot make any promises. But, I mean, we can put the feelers out there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
And she hands
What's
out-
name? What's his name? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
What's his name?
Oh, Legalon.
Okay.
Take care. The moment goes by and she sends pictures. Stunning looking family. Really well off looking. Don't recognize him from anywhere.
Okay.
So this might be
An
real
actual
mystery.
Okay.
You get another call.
I also haven't run into a lot of Drew. Uh-huh.
You get a call from a guy. Yeah, hi, I was wondering what I could do to help Jack and Jala and Godric fight the species of this space.
Species of space.
Very odd speaking. You don't know who you're speaking to.
Can I have your name, sir?
Yes. Logged.
Logged?
Yeah.
What species from space are we talking about here?
Whoever they need to fight.
Oh, well. Tell you what, Logs, we're not really fighting much of anybody right now.
That's a pity.
That is a pity.
My species brings a lot to the battlefield. And we have been bored for some time.
You have? Well, never know when something might go off, so...
I saw the news. Would you like us to help?
They're pretty good at handling themselves. And they're, Jack and, I don't know if you've heard of the CJC, but the CJC are kind of in charge of defenses, so they're pretty good. How about I take your information, I'll save your phone number, and if something should happen that we need reinforcements, we'll give you a call.
Okay.
Okay? I apologize. A lot of our big battles are kind of behind us at the moment.
You get a emergency alert text from CJ while you're talking to them.
Okay. Hey, hold that thought.
It says hang up now.
Alright. Well, it was good talking to you, Lang. I'll let you know if we need it, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Look.
He was about to say something and then you CJ calls you immediately. On top of all the other fucking calls you get. You answer?
I answer.
What did you tell them?
That his services weren't needed right now, but...
He looks seriously concerned.
The, planet he saw on the news was defended by Jack and...
Did he offer
the
services?
CJC. He offered services.
And you declined?
I declined.
Good. Okay. And he kind of sits back in his chair, shirtless, of course. Wearing a very burnt orange with gold paisley, silk, throat.
Okay. How did you know I was talking to this person?
We have alerts for that species. So, that species, darling, is called the Consequence.
There's a fucking species called the Consequence?
That's what we call them. Their actual species name is the Louche.
The Louche?
The Louche.
Sounds French.
Have you ever seen a Louche?
I can't
Sounds
say I
Cajun.
have. I don't know. I've seen a lot of species lately. They kind of blur.
It's not a physical creature. It's like a creature. They exist in jars. Kind of like jellyfish. They look a lot like it, but they're like energy. Form and shape as far as something to talk to, but they're more of a gas. And they can form matter. My fault, darling. And let's make sure Godric knows, too, to not ever do business with the Louche.
What exactly is so bad about that?
This was planet TA-1. It shows you a planet, beautiful planet. It was pink and purples with a little bit of gold hints there and there, and a bright bluish green ocean. They landed there. They don't require terraforming equipment. They just take the planets and the moons and just infiltrate it and take it over. Here's a loose ship. And you're looking at a ship that looks a lot like an asteroid. Like a really ugly fucking asteroid, right? But they're about 3 miles long and about half a mile tall. And a lot of them look a lot like old Indian arrows, that you would see in like Native American culture. But they can form matter with their self. So if they wanted to, they could create a statue out of nothing but air. They could take a piece of dirt and form a mountain due to mass replication. Their technology is beyond our scope and scale. And ships that fight them, even the biggest capital ship, even the Swaler couldn't defeat them. Even my capital ship, which you haven't seen yet. He has a really big shit-eating grin on his face. Couldn't defeat them. So no Loosh. Or, excuse me. Yes, Loosh. Understood?
I don't get it, but sure.
What don't you understand?
I mean, these beings kind of sound like a good thing if they can create matter. Why the hell are they so?
They're deceptive. They have no home, really. They live under the guise of everything is technically their home. But once they start taking over a planet, it's not habitable, except by realistically 4 or 5 other species. They render it almost non-inhabitable.
By other species, would you mean like the Targans?
Yes. They tried to fight the Targans. Tried. The Loosh lost to the Targans. Don't know how, but they fucking lost. But we don't have this conversation.
Okay, so I mean, it's not like this guy started his conversation with me with, "Hi, I'm a Loosh." I mean, so you not take just phone calls, do everything video call from now on? Or
I would recommend, showing who you're talking to just with a straight call. I'd recommend phone, telecalls, visual calls, optical calls.
Okay.
Using your fucking eyeballs. Got it, babies? Let's make sure Godric know. I know he's been stressed lately.
Okay. I'll let Jack go too. Weird thing in a jar.
Weird thing in a
Big
jar.
no. Okay.
I think that's the tag for today's episode. Weird things in jars. Do not speak. Yes. I broke my pencil further. How the fuck do I...
Quit fucking with it!
Fucking Loosh. Okay. Anything for me, babies? Aren't you supposed to be on vacation?
Well, you know what? A freaking news crew decided to go to the android planet the
They
day
have
after
been scolded appropriately.
I heard.
And I took care of it. I took all of their money away. So they won't have any ways to get back out there.
And now we've
They'll
got
have it
somewhere
advertised.
along the line of like 400 phone calls.
Yes, your assistant has been quite...
I told her to field some to me, which is how this consequence got a hold of me.
Yes. Yes, I've been talking with your assistant quite frequently.
Oh, good.
And
I'm
with
glad she's useful. I feel like I kind of left her in the dust.
Oh,
but...
no. Me and her talk almost daily.
Okay.
She's wonderful.
Cool.
So, I must go. Enjoy your vacation, whatever that is.
Sure.
If you get one. Mary.
Mary.
Disappears.
I will send a text to Jack. I will send a screenshot of this fish in a jar.
It's like a mystical gas in the jar. It just kind of twists and turns.
So this thing, yeah, like will-o-the-wisp in the jar. All right.
Pretty much, but scarier. With real fucking power. So.
And tell them that, take video calls from everything from now on. If you see something like this, turn down whenever it wants.
As you guys have started getting phone calls, about an hour into you taking phone calls, you start to see ships flying towards the second continent. A lot of them you recognize as Jack's old militia fleet.
Okay.
Ships look rough.
Going on.
They look rough. As you're sitting, or where are you at in your ship?
No, probably conference room A.
As you're sitting there, Six appears.
Huh?
Good morning.
Morning?
Carvante is correct. Stay away from the bush. We will not fight them.
Okay.
And like he pulls up a picture on his form of pick, if you will, and he sends it to you. He's like, "This is what they did to our mothership," and it's just dust, like fine particle dust, like it's almost like sand in space.
Okay. How? I mean, is it a gun or this whole control matter thing working two ways? Because all I heard was growth.
The Jarmu have a theory.
Okay.
They have a dematerialization camp.
See, that makes more sense. Okay.
But we don't know how it's powered. And I think that the real threat is if we actually destroyed one of their ships. It could open up a second or third black hole in space. And we don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep the balance.
Yep. Okay.
Back to duty.
Back to duty. See, that makes more sense. Okay.
Godric, your pick starts going full hammer.
All right, before I answer it, I'm putting on pants. I'm running out the door. I hop on the shuttle, and I'm just doing this, and I'm going to the first continent.
Okay. You start getting phone calls. What are you taking any phone call?
I take all of my phone calls. I gotta call Dorillo back, actually, and pay him.
Okay. The first call you get is from a guy named Gunther. Yeah, hi, my name's Gunther.
Hey, Gunther, this is Godric. How you doing?
Hey, good boss man. Look, I heard there was some shit that went down out there at that old AI planet. You need some help?
No.
You sure?
No, I
get the boys.
No. I'll tell you what we do need around here.
What do we need?
We need some police officers.
Oh, hell. Well, I got felonies.
We need lots of things. We need boys out here plowing. We need everything. We need a TV crew.
Well, right now, we working on building some stuff on Zacerberus X1, but after that, I could come by, we could talk.
Because I need somebody to run a radio station.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty dumb when it comes to radios.
What you get? Well, just meet me at my office.
When? I can't do it this week.
Next week.
All right, we'll set it up.
All right.
Later.
Oh, his name is
Gunther.
Let's call him Gun. Meeting. All right. I called Dorillo before I make another call because I'm not going to be able to do it.
You have to like... Ew. Hey, Godric.
You forgot to have me pay you?
I haven't given you a quote yet.
Let's go down the list and see what I wanted. Extra armor, 25 guns, luxurious as fuck inside. You know what I like. Black market tech. You know those laser cannons.
I can't handle that black market shit.
Well, give me the best guns you got.
I don't have a lot.
You got laser cannons?
I can get what's on the market. I can't do much with them.
All right.
Other than install them. The droids do the work.
All right.
God.
And can you paint it?
Could.
Yandan's national colors.
Which are?
Yellow, green, and black.
Isn't that Jamaica?
Not familiar with that. No. Okay. Hello.
Well, we could give it a shot.
Extra shields, extra everything.
Alright, let me go look at the fucking ship before I even call you again.
Have you been watching the news? I'm busy.
Yeah, I seen that. That was funny as hell. They came after me one year. Did you know that?
Who?
Channel 11.
Yan doesn't even have a news crew yet, or a TV station.
Nope, don't know where they came from, though. It was funny.
Oh, I'm looking into it. Alright, well, this is Godric out. Send me a bill.
Alright.
Next call!
Hi, my name's Catherine.
Well, hi, Catherine. How are you today?
So, I was just wondering, who actually runs your outfit?
Me.
You are speaking. Okay, so you're the boss.
I'm the big shit. One of them.
Okay, Mr. Big Shit. Tell me why it is every time you guys come back in from orbit, you have to make such a loud noise.
Are you talking about the re-entry into the atmosphere? Or
Yes. Yes.
Well, we need to do that to push into the atmosphere so we can land properly.
Well, you guys are just zooming and booming all over the place all the time. Think that keeps me awake at night? Yes, it does.
Are you from Yandan?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm heading to my office now. I got a beautiful donation drive. I tell her about it, and I tell everybody that needs it.
Make a persuasion check.
Dude, you come on. Why? Like, do I even need to? Now I'm talking about people that have nothing. That's a 20 anyway. It's a
20 total?
Yeah.
Well, I'll let my sister know.
No,
Thank you for taking the call.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Good day.
Peace. Next call. You're on the line with Godric.
They hang up.
Huh?
They hang up.
Okay. Next person.
Yeah, hi. Name's Bert. I was wondering, I heard y'all were hiring police officers.
Yes.
I was wondering, would I speak to you or would I speak to Officer Turner?
Turner.
All right, I'll give him a call. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He hangs up.
Probably should have got his name. All right.
Next call?
Yeah. Just rolling it. And I'm stepping into the council office while I'm doing this.
It's still covered in snow, but it's not as bad. You step in. Welcome back, Counselor.
Today will be a very busy day.
Understood, Counselor. And the next call is, hello, Godric. Yes?
Yes.
I must know. Where do you buy your clothing?
I order it.
From where?
Are you interested?
I am.
Well, I just give them the names and the brands.
My
and
sister loves your outfits.
Thank you. Are you from Yandan?
No.
No. Well, what I wear is not for female, but I'm sure they got something just like it. Or you can just give them a design of something you want made. They can do anything.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. One more call.
Then you get a message from Jala about the boosh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get a screenshot of some blue gas in a jar.
A fart in a
And
jar.
an explanation that this is apparently a highly dangerous creature. Take all of your phone calls via video call.
I send a text. Let's make friends with them.
No.
As a joke. I joke away.
Okay.
He's fine. Okay. I've heard of them. Very scary, very dangerous.
Have you?
I've been around a lot.
Have you? You don't just make that assumption.
No, I was thinking of the crime. Never mind. Forget it. No, I never heard of them. No, that's very interesting and very scary. Probably the only person that could ever take out one of those ships is just Farna. Maybe.
He called me while I was talking. I call him at this point. He called me while I was talking to them and said to not talk to them and that he doesn't fuck with them.
Oh, I know what he's doing. We used to use a trip like that back in the day in the Agma. I can't even talk about it. Yeah, we keep tracers.
Trying to psychoanalyze him and just don't deal with these people. Gas things.
Yeah, that's fine. I got no problems. All right. Well, thanks for telling me.
Hey, are you getting some really stupid phone calls too?
None that I'm used to. It's like talking to family. It's like I gotta call them, see how they're doing. All right. Well, thanks.
I'm about to make this. Can I borrow Amy?
I haven't seen Amy since we got back.
You hear her somewhere in the ship, but you don't know where she's at. You hear her bickering with Cottage.
I'm not in the ship.
He's not in the ship.
I'm in the
He's
office.
not in the ship.
That's where they're at.
I'm waiting for the horde of people to show up.
You take another call?
I got nothing else going on.
All right. One more phone call. Hello, this is Albert von Klockstein.
This is Godric Valhalla. How may I help you?
I am a champion trigger ball player.
We just built a new stadium here.
I saw. So, when does your little stadium open?
Well, as you know, Yandan Catan was attacked and almost completely obliterated.
I see.
The economy probably isn't back. I just got here yesterday after being gone for 2 weeks. We could meet if you wish. I'm in my office. Are you?
No, that won't do. Unfortunately, I'm in another system playing trigger ball. But I can meet you next week.
And your name?
Albert von Klockstein.
Albert. Clock. Is it like it's spelled?
Yes. Like Stein, with like a beer stein.
Albert Clark. That's a nice name. Meeting.
Von Klockstein.
Okay. We'll definitely set that up.
Wonderful. I'll bring my agent. It'll be grand.
Thank you. If you have any more questions, just have your agent contact me.
Understood. Very good, sir.
You too. Bye-bye.
He hangs up.
Well, I brought my own food this time. I'm having it at the office. Yeah, I mean...
I am calling Amy.
Okay. She answers, "Hey, Jala."
Hey.
You
How
alright?
are you doing today?
Fixing a module.
Cool. Can I borrow you?
What's up?
I kind of wanna hack into the system feed and just try to get a few dozen calls just to go away.
Oh!
Just answer. I'm noticing a trend on all these phone calls, so I figure if I just do like a live feed, just answering a bunch of questions real quick, that might go away.
Okay.
What?
So
We have.
this rating with a party of 2.
That's a good thing. Say hi. Say thank
Hello. How are you doing?
you. Yes.
All right. Let me ask the captain. We'll go from there.
I mean, he's. What? Hi. I'm being
Mommy.
mommied.
Hey, mommy. You,
Yes. Go ahead and ask him real quick. I know he's got his own stuff going on.
who are you getting a hold of? Oh, Amy. Amy contacts you. Hey, Jala needs me. Am I good to go?
Yeah.
Hi. I'll be over there in 15 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. I'll make out a little script here.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna write down the answers of yes, the Channel 11 was attacked on the new Android planet. No, we're not going to war with them or attack them back. They requested 10 days of privacy that was rudely interrupted. Thank you, hi! If you need help financially or would like to join the police force, please see Officer Turner or Godric downtown.
Okay.
Any other phone calls, please. Any other requests, please go to our job board or contact our secretary, and we will get to you as we can.
So she shows up, and she grabs your pick, and she has you read off your script into it's just a recorder. So when people call, it goes right to machine, or it goes right to the message. And then if they stay on the line, they kind of want to talk to you, but if not, then you know that's what they were calling about.
Okay.
After that, you get like one call.
Yeah, I was not doing that all day.
It was about the snow removal.
Okay.
It was another person inquiring about snow removal for Yandan, but it's taken care of now.
Yeah.
About to take that post down. So you have that conversation, and then realistically about noon rolls around, and it's pretty quiet. I mean, it's still ringing, but people are getting the hint.
Cool. And then I'm probably going to take my shuttle and head over to the second continent because I want to try and do some digging into the mine if we can get there. I'm a little curious on that now that we have some time. And I have to go be a mom real quick.
Yes. We have a clean rat baby because he just woke up from that.
No. Honey. You want to join? No? Do you know what you're doing?
I don't think he knows what he wants.
Sorry, everybody. To those new to watching in the raid, hi. We stream from home, and we currently have a very cranky toddler that doesn't really know what he wants to do right now.
I think all he knows is he wants mom.
He wants mom. Right,
Yep, go out there. He wants you to go out there.
Come on. Are we going?
All right, Godric. You're in your office.
Can I put this? It's kind of.
And you,
Yes.
and you, notice that a couple people showed up, and then 30 people show up, and then 40 people show up. As you're sitting in your council office, one of your mercenaries opens the door and says, "Hey, boss. Those people you were talking about that need money, they're here."
All right. Keep them. I'm coming down. Can you make sure they're comfortable, food,
Yes,
whatever they
yes,
want?
yes.
I don't give a fuck. If I hear of anybody disrespects these people, I'm gonna put them in the ground myself.
Okay.
These people have been through
He just
hell.
turns away and walks away from you.
Yeah.
Everybody's sitting in the waiting room, comfortable. They don't have anything. You can tell just by how they're dressed. They're
probably freezing to death.
The most impoverished of the community.
How many altogether?
About 42.
All right. Is it mostly children? Or is it women?
It's all sorts of people.
Okay, I come down.
Okay.
I'm all dressed nice. How do they look to me? I mean, they look fucked. I mean, rough. They look. I mean,
they look poor, like dirty clothes, stuff that don't fit correctly, holes in the soles, that type of thing.
I respectfully talk to them and say, "Welcome to the council building, and would you please step in my office?" And I deal with them one at a time.
What are you trying to do here?
I ask what they need,
Money. That's all they say. That's really all they really need at this point is money. Because they don't have much.
Okay, for what?
Food, housing, clothing, shelter,
Did they give
vehicle.
Did they give me an amount?
Some of them are like, well, they're lost by your questions. Because they don't know what you're going for. And they don't know what to really ask for. Because you're not Santa Claus. So it's one of those things where it's like, why are we here? What are you going to give us?
Okay. I just have a short conversation with them, where they're from, where they live. You know, does my family know your family? Blah, blah, blah. And then I start adding up totals.
Okay, so I'm going to summarize this for you because otherwise this will be the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So in essence, you probably hand out close to 200,000 Pandari marks just to help these people out, just get through a really rough winter But not only that, to like help kind of fix the structures of their homes that they do have. Some of them, you just bought them a new home. A lot of it's just like just trying to get through bills and that sort of thing. So, yeah.
So, let's ask.
So mark that off.
How much?
200,000
out of 25 billion. Okay. Minus 20. Okay.
Okay. That's about it. It takes you probably till the evening to get that done.
All right. I wait half an hour just to see if anybody else shows up.
About it.
And then I see if there's anything else I need to do before I leave. File papers. Anybody have any questions?
Everything's handled by your AI inside the building.
Okay. I guess I leave.
All right. So you head home for the night.
I'm not coming on screen because he's.
Yep.
I'm going to let Jack know I am incoming. What's he doing? Is he alive? Is he?
He's fine. He's hanging out in one of his bunkers.
Cool. I'm gonna go join him.
Okay.
Let him.
He's like, all right. He's shooting at something when he answers the phone.
Okay.
Or answers his pick. All right. See you then.
All right.
What are you taking over there? Just your shuttle?
My shuttle. Yeah.
So you take your shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
You touch down. He cleared a landing zone. He cleared off all the landing pads.
What's it looking like over there? I know there's been a lot of lumber moving with that very recently.
The trees on that section of the continent, on that continent, grow stupid fast. So there might be a 1 foot difference. That place is just constantly growing.
Right. Yep. Okay. Is there still a path to the mine?
No.
Shit.
You're gonna have to dig a path through the snow to get to the mine.
But the tree path, the trees are still clear to the mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That they've maintained.
Okay. Cool. I thought that had like grown back-ish, and that we had to be cutting down.
You can tell in a couple of spots just from glancing over there that it started to, but they've been trying to keep after it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. So I'll go find him in the whatever bunker he's in.
Okay. It takes you about 10 minutes to find him, but you see like one set of tracks leading down.
Mm-hmm.
And as you walk into the bunker, it smells like gunpowder in there.
Yeah.
Cold floor. Wet concrete, small touch of flooding, but nothing crazy.
Okay.
But as you walk in the first blast door, it's like an apartment down there.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're down there, you see very rugged living accommodations, like stuff made out of scrap wood, out of the wood from the lumber. Like you're seeing tables that are just really big logs. You see someone hung a motor, like an engine out of an old classic vehicle, and it's just hanging there because it looked a lot like a chandelier. So they hooked it up and hung it in the air like that. So as you walk in, you see Jack just kind of watching stuff on his pick.
Oh.
He's sober. He's kind of eating something out of a box.
Okay.
What's up?
Hang on.
He's dealing with technical issues while being a mummy.
Have your phone call stopped?
Some of them, yeah.
Wait. So I'm bored because apparently I don't do vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Are you bored?
Always.
I'm kind of thinking about trying to get back to the mine again. We haven't been there since that first truck through where we found those weird ass things.
Yeah.
And didn't we leave that old battle mech that had imprinted with me down there, or did he come with me? Gil?
Gil?
Uh-huh. Well, did we leave him to clear it out of all the dead sitters?
He was, last time I saw him, he was on a charging pad in the other bunker.
And where?
In the other bunker. That was yesterday.
Oh. Okay, maybe he's taking a break then, because I could have sworn we left him.
No, he was in charge of it, but
Okay.
I don't know. I don't handle that. I handle the trees.
Okay. Because if that's clear, then that's more money for us if we can get down there and start mining.
Yeah.
Plus, I'd kind of like to know a little more about what happened at those trailers. At least some I've been thinking about lately. We kind of left that be. What's up?
Okay. Yeah, we can work on that now if you want.
Okay.
So he gets up, he starts to put on some cold weather clothes,
Right.
and
Oh.
he's like, follow me.
I don't like the way you said that.
And he presses a button and the door opens.
Uh-huh.
And it's a long tunnel, and at the end of it you can see some sort of vehicle.
Why the hell did you have time to do all of this?
When I'm not around you two.
Which isn't often, so again, why did you have time to do all of this?
I have things going on all the time.
Okay. Yeah, on that note, I saw some of your boys coming back.
Yeah, I talked to him. I gave him something to do. They were broke. So I unbroke them.
Yeah, we got plenty to do, plenty of money to go around.
Yeah. So, you... Alright.
Oh God, honey.
He, walks you down this long, long corridor.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty much the other end of the airfield,
Mm.
underground, and as you emerge, you can smell grease and oil and welding smoke. Anyway, Jala gets taken down there, where Jack shows her a large vehicle he's been working on. It's got like a pusher front end on it, where he has both of them get into it and fire it up and start to move snow towards the mine. As you guys make your way to the mine, you see Gil running across the field behind your vehicle, looking kind of damaged, as he's waving at you guys through the window of the glass, trying to get you to stop. So Jack stops the vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Jack goes, "What's up?" And he's
What's
just
up,
like,
Bill?
"The mine is not safe, unfortunately. We had a cave in." How long ago? 2 weeks ago.
Well, shit. Has there been anything weird going on down there? I mean, I'm sure you would have told us, but...
Not that I'm aware of, no. It's just whoever initiated the mine's starting sequence did not put in proper support beams. So
Okay.
we'll have to restart the sequence. The mine is still full of valuables.
Good. Good.
So, if you wish, we can go over there.
How far in was the cave-in?
Oh, about 50 feet.
Yeah, let's go check it out. See if it's something we can't get shot up and moving.
Okay. As you guys continue to move, Gil bounds through 5 feet of snow like it's nothing.
Well, yeah, that comes up to what, his knees,
Yeah,
maybe?
he's huge.
I mean,
He's a huge droid, and as Jack finishes making a trail into the woods, it's weird because the canopy of the woods has kind of kept the snow off of everything.
Hmm.
You only see spots of here and there snow within the wood line, but it's almost as though it's untouched ground underneath the thick canopy of this forest. And as you guys get out of the vehicle and step out, the ground's still kind of moist as you guys step forward. And as you move forward, leaves crunch underfoot as you make your way to the mine. The smell of the dead bodies is gone and have been cleaned out to your knowledge, but you haven't really been there at all lately because you've been traveling so much. So as you continue to make your way to the mine, I believe that's where we're going to end tonight's game. Because we have a toddler who's being difficult and a mommy who needs the mommy. So we will catch up with you guys next weekend, next Saturday. It'll be our last game before Christmas, and it'll be a special game. So tune in then. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. We'll see you next Saturday. Don't forget, stay strapped. Don't get clapped.
bye.
Stay frosty. Take her easy, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Dude!
You ruined it!
We start getting attention and you go full ham.
I don't give a fuck, Mom. Fuck you. Fuck your stream. Sorry, babe. It was just like, there was a lot to narrate there, and it was going to go into another thing, and I was like, nope. He's not going to allow it.
Nope.
He started that ear-piercing bitch whine. I was like, oh, nope, nope.
Nope.
So do you know these